Guys, let it all hang out.
Oh, don't tease me.
And talk about sports and more. Podcasts are available on iTunes, so come join the guys and let it all hang out.
Yeah, he is old, but it could happen.
Okay.
The guy, I mean,
I thought it was interesting. I
he's
didn't
got
poo-poo
no
it.
ties. He's banging young girls.
Yeah,
no family.
I
to
mean,
take
he
care
may
of.
be
You kidding me?
94, but man, his schlong is like 23.
He is the number one buyer of those blue pills.
He owns stock in it too. Yeah.
Heady play.
I'm not only a consumer of it, I am the owner. How do you do? Welcome to Balls Out Sports Talk. We've got Puck. Woo!
I'm back.
Bench. and I am the legend.
I had Puck's intro.
Do we? Go ahead, hit it.
Didn't give me time. So
Sorry.
thought you were
I
gonna
wish
go
you
to
told me. I wish you told me.
Starting back up with it now is Martinez in a 3-on-2. Clifford gave it across. It's held and a shot. Safe. Rebound. Score! The Stanley Cup! Martinez!
Now that's the great.
I don't like that intro.
That's your intro.
I'd pick a new one.
Why don't you like it?
Oh, that would be the 2014 Kings winning the cup.
You-
I don't know what happened
You
in the first
made
round.
the intro.
I don't know what happened in the first round of that, but
Didn't involve the
That's
Sharks.
what's
right?
did
his
not
name?
involve
That's-
the Sharks going up 3-0 on the Kings, and then
Definitely
the Kings winning.
not.
But that's Doc, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody better
No,
in any
no,
sport calling a game?
nothing.
Not even anybody close,
No.
right?
Maybe
I mean-
Bob Uecker.
Well, rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Yes. But nobody.
No one's
Like
come
Al
close
Michaels
to
is
him.
great, right? Al Michaels is great at what he does, but there
Yes.
isn't.
He kind of fell off though towards the end.
Oh, he has.
Lately,
Yeah.
oof.
No, but I'm saying Al Michaels has had a tremendous career, right? But nobody has that, the build up to that unbelievable euphoria.
Not
Is
only
that-
not only the voice, but the vocabulary.
Oh, it's
like just
crazy.
he never uses the same term
Yeah.
twice, and it's
it's nuts.
insane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He's
I miss him.
missed.
I
Yeah,
miss
he's
him.
missed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not dead.
No,
No.
Just retired.
No, just retired. Do you know why today's show is so spectacular for me?
Why is that?
This will be the last show we do with Biden being in office.
How about that? What a time to be alive.
Celebrate good times. Come on.
you say that now. It's still 2 days away. You don't know.
No,
what's
but
happening.
I'm not doing another show. That's what I'm saying. I'm not doing another show. Next show that I do, he will not be
I'm
president.
saying
You
some
think
martial
some-
law can come.
Oh.
Just don't jinx it.
It doesn't matter. You can
Don't-
do any of
don't
that
put it past
stuff.
this
It doesn't.
government.
No, it doesn't matter. Regardless of any of that stuff that you hear people say, it can't. None of that could happen. Constitutionally, it is passed on. It's on Monday. This geezer's gone, and we're all better for it. Thank God. You're welcome.
How about that?
You're welcome. Suck it list.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go right to Tenecco. Now you have a Tenecco.
I sure
So
do.
we've been
Yes.
waiting.
We've been
months
waiting
Now,
this
for this.
story.
I do have a correction for you.
Oh,
you
okay.
said that you purchased the Tenecos for everyone after you put them, or before you put them on the suck it list. Ours was very far after you put it on your suck it list.
No. I said I purchased. No. Did I say that?
Mm-hmm. You
Yeah.
said I gifted everyone theirs.
When
then
CGOC sent his text, you said in your defense.
No. I was talking about me personally. I said me personally. I had purchased it before
But didn't you
I
give
put it
one
on
to
a second.
them?
Then I gave it to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then I bought them one.
What do you think of yours?
I like it.
Yeah, mine works well.
Yeah,
Suck on it.
big fan.
CGOC's making
It does.
Buku
It
bucks.
does suck pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's doing what it's supposed to, but
just don't call their customer service.
suck it. Android phones suck it, man. If I can grab everybody's Android phones and just smash it, just make it extinct like the dinosaur, it'd be fantastic for me.
Yep.
Jersey Mike's, I'm hungry, so we're gonna get something to eat before we go hit balls today. And the sandwich is good. The pricing system sucks. You guys suck on it.
I heard they got a new sub. They're doing chicken now, like grilled chicken subs.
Oh, no kidding. That
Yeah, yeah.
sounds good.
Yeah. $84.
Seems right. So it's ironic that the Beatles are on the Suck It next. The reason why, I was watching something yesterday on YouTube, and all of a sudden these guys came up in top 10 rock and roll bands of all time.
Ball doesn't miss.
He never misses. He never misses.
Oh,
We're
wow.
watching UConn losing to Creighton here, and that's going to be slammed.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
Oh,
looks
boy.
pretty clean.
Yeah, it looked clean to me. I mean, he took him out, but and Nirvana was on it, on the so-called list by these two. Well, these two guys were reading it, but one guy asked the other guy. He says, "Now the Beatles." He goes, "Are they a rock and roll band?" Just like that, and I yelled out, "No, no! That's why they're on Balls Out, Balls Out, Suck It list." The next 2 years.
Suck It, Fox Rent a Car, great prices should people. Fox Rent a Car.
That's like Teneko.
And suck it, Ohio State. I got
You're
one more
nervous. You're
game
nervous.
to sweat tomorrow. If they win, I
They're-
think
they're-
by law I have to take them off the suck it list.
They're going to win.
No,
prepare for that.
Come on
They're-
now.
Okay, so you say that. Somebody else told
Notre
me
Dame's
that.
got God on their side.
That is true. That is true. But what has Ohio State done that makes you think that? Because, like, I've watched some of these games.
Dominated both teams they faced or all teams they faced.
Yeah,
in
but
the
so did Notre Dame.
football playoff.
Not really. They
No-
had a
Notre
weird,
Dame,
like,
yeah.
That was a really boring game.
Oh, it was
against
boring.
Georgia,
But they won it.
against the backup QB.
against the
Yeah, that's
backup
true.
team,
Yeah, that is true.
Miyagi's still holding out hope.
I watched
Notre
Notre
Dame?
Dame
Yeah.
almost lose. They were tied in the fourth quarter to USC. Now USC did
Hey,
go.
Good program.
They did play Notre Dame into or Penn State into overtime. Like they had some good losses
Yeah.
for a
Now-
16-16.
Now, I know what your answer is going to be to this, but I'm going to ask you. This has not been a good.
No, it
college-
sucks. It really sucks.
It has not.
I have been so like
Underwhelmed.
I love college football.
Yeah.
It has been the most boring, underwhelming
Yeah.
playoffs.
yeah, so I'm
Been a
not
while.
crazy
That-
to say this.
That Texas Arizona State game was the only one where I was
That was
like,
great.
I
Yeah.
couldn't
Yeah.
take my eyes off
yeah,
of it.
that was crazy.
Other than that, though, yeah, it's been pretty.
I
Oh, he
the Ohio
bottled it.
State Oregon game, like it was such a train wreck.
Ohio State,
Like
or-
I
yeah.
could not take my eyes off of it. They need to play more bowl games outdoors. These dome bowl games just do it takes the atmosphere out of it for some
Yeah.
reason for me.
I 100% agree
I
with
don't
you.
like
I
indoor
want
games.
floods and snow and
Like,
craziness
or
going
sunlight.
on.
Like I,
Yeah,
yeah,
something. Yeah.
yeah. I'm
But
not a
it
big
is
fan of
it makes
indoor-
it dark.
Yes.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Johnson's coming to play. I don't know if you know that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What did I say about letting a white guy shoot?
Can't happen.
Can't happen. So yeah, so it's underwhelming. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
That I'm not the only one that thinks that. Just not good. Anybody story time?
Well, first shout out Condog for the openers.
Oh
Thank
yeah,
you
sorry,
for your
sorry.
list.
Yeah, yes.
Our top 5 today. Top 5 drinks. I don't think we've done that.
Now, I had one also, and we're welcome to do this, but because of the inauguration coming up and what have you, I had a top 5 in mind,
Okay.
which is like the top 5 things, the first things you would do as president.
Okay.
Like if you're the president, you're getting sworn in, you get sworn in, and then you just go, these are the first 5 things you do. What
Okay.
would they be? I mean, you can choose. You can do either one. I don't care.
Put it
But
up there for next week.
okay.
Number 1, try to disband the CIA. Number 2, get shot.
Okay. So
And
you're
that's it.
see.
End of list.
I'm going more with selfish stuff. Do you know what I mean? One thing is okay. Show me. I mean, he's already been there, but like, show me all the stuff. I want to see all of it. I want to see underneath. I want to see all of the gadgets. I want all of that. You know what I mean? So that's an example of what I'm thinking. I'm not talking about policy stuff, which like an adult would do. I'm talking about like the childish stuff that I
Yeah.
would do. You know what I mean?
Where are the aliens?
I would run up and down the halls naked.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Just because, hey, I'm the president.
this is my Oval Office.
This is mine. Right. That just examples of what I'm talking about. But
Give your State of the Union naked.
oh, wouldn't you?
Yeah, have to.
Of course you would. Of course you would.
Story time. You got anything?
I got nothing.
Baseball season officially started.
How is
So
it?
we had our first week of like full practice, ipso facto tryouts, even though we kind of already had like the team split up in our heads. There was just a couple kids that were maybe newer, but
May I throw
I'm-
some questions at you?
Yeah.
Anybody thus far that you want to assassinate?
Not assassinate. There are
Punch.
there are a
punch
couple
vigorously?
kids that they're gonna need to figure it out soon, or else they're gonna be problems.
Attitude?
Effort, yeah.
Okay.
One of them doesn't speak a lick of English, so I can't really put that all on him. But like, he just needs to start
Hold on a
figuring
second.
it out. Yeah,
Wait a minute.
go ahead.
You're telling me there's a person, a high school
Just moved here.
From Ecuador?
I don't know, but like brand new this year.
Yeah. Does he look like a player?
He has a lot of potential. He's a lefty. He can throw a little bit. He played a lot in Mexico, he said. So, like, he
How
has
do you know?
he has a background. Translators.
Okay.
Half of our team's a translator,
That's
so that's
true.
nice. But
That's right.
yeah, he's
How
got.
do you know the guy that's translating isn't competing and just telling you stuff just so he doesn't make the team?
No,
I would do it.
So he's got a lot of raw talent. It just needs
Yeah.
to be kind of fine tuned.
You know, Bench heard the Spanish and goes, Dominican Republic. Damn it.
Please. It's on the World Baseball Classic team, I heard.
I mean, maybe Cuban, you know. They're players there.
And then a couple other kids that are kind of like not really baseball players, but are deciding to come out. And it's like, it's fine. Like, we could use some bodies, but at the same time, if you're like a detriment to the team, then we're not.
But are
we don't
they
wanna
not
keep you
making
around.
effort, or is just a lack of talent?
It's a little bit of both, but
Okay.
it's like we can deal with the lack of talent. Like, that's fine.
But I can't deal with
But yeah,
attitude.
I'm not going to deal with the
Yeah.
attitude and
Yeah,
lack
yeah.
of effort. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
that won't work.
first game's in about a month exactly. So I'm excited to get going.
Like game or
2 scrimmages, and then the following week is
Yeah.
game. So
Oh.
yeah.
Now, have you guys learned anything from last year? And what I mean is, do not put coach at third base.
It was funny. He actually got someone. Oh no, wait, that wasn't him. That was his brother. It runs in the family.
His brother's
His
out
brother
there
got
too?
someone thrown out in our inner squad yesterday. Same kid that just finds a way to get thrown out. I don't know if he really loses speed going second to home.
Okay,
I
but you guys have to realize that.
Yeah, no. Yesterday
over the
it
bat.
was like a mental error on the kid's part. Like he let up, and it's like ball hit to the outfield, dude. You need to score, and he like kind of paused and then went, and it's like,
Well, then you got to hold him up.
yeah, but the problem was the coach was giving him the go the whole way, and so he didn't look.
I know,
at
but
him.
when did he pause?
He paused like going into third base, kind of like that, but he was going like this.
Okay, but that's the coach's fault. Is my point.
No, it's the kid's fault for not hustling.
No, listen to what I'm saying. If he held up like you said, you see that, and then you go from this to hands up to and hold, and that should have been done, in my opinion.
Yeah, maybe in a real game, but
Okay.
for an
All
inner
right.
squad, want to see.
You want to see what he can.
got.
Yeah. And you want to see if he can make a throw.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, you
and
wanna
the kid,
see the
kid,
relay
Kid
and-
made a great throw from like top of the infield, right behind second base.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Dart.
He doesn't have the strongest of arms. He made a
Yeah.
great throw. Yeah,
A bouncer or straight on?
on
Laser.
right
Good.
on it,
Oh,
yeah.
good. Yeah. See, that's good. Yeah, you are. That's a good point by you too, because I would want to see it also. But I also want my third base coaches
Yeah.
in this family to stop doing what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? They're insane.
Yeah, they like to put pressure on the defense. And honestly, like 9 times out of 10, I don't know if that kid makes that throw, but they showed
Yeah.
up, made the throw.
Yeah. I love it.
You got story time?
Show love to the stream and give it a what?
Managers telling people give our show a thumbs up if you're
gotcha.
listening.
Yeah. Okay.
And then he
Um,
also was saying Vince Scully for the any announcer better at the how were we talking about Doc Emmerich?
No.
Nope.
He's good, but he's great, but he's no Doc. I'm sorry.
And baseball's slower paced.
Yeah,
like
it's slower.
Hockey.
You have
is-
all the time in the world to
Yes.
say that Reggie Jackson is up to the.
Yeah, it's a
you know,
slower
I
pace.
mean,
It's like a narrative.
Scully was
Yeah.
great at like filling dead time.
Oh, absolutely
Yeah,
great
like-
stories.
Yeah.
Look at that piece of paper.
Yeah.
It's just floating around.
Let me
You know
tell
that
you
tell
about-
let me tell you, in 1943, you know that's fantastic. But to be able to do hockey at that pace, go from guy to guy, it's phenomenal.
No one makes the game feel more chaotic, but like in a good way.
Yeah,
Then-
the excitement he brings makes you
Yeah.
get
Oh, yeah,
like
like
you're
the
like,
tension.
You're,
Yeah,
oh
like
my
you're
God,
seeing the whole
and
time,
all it
yeah.
is the guy skating off the
Yeah.
going into his bench. But yeah, no,
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
against us,
Yep.
Caravan
Yep.
offensive foul
Yeah.
over the back.
No. Right here.
Oh, charge. Yeah.
See, I think that should be allowed.
Yeah.
Back in the 80s.
Oh, you actually can shank them.
Yeah.
What were we saying? So sorry.
No, I said if you have
Oh,
story
story time.
Yeah.
Story time. I met a guy, Bobby, from Kerman. I'm just going to give him a shout out. He's well known there. He has tremendous connections. Great guy, great family. Got to meet him this past week or so. Just shout out to him. But it's story time.
But who does he know that he can get on this show?
The names I can give you after will
Yeah.
blow you away.
All right. Here we go.
I mean, will actually.
Is he a
blow you
listener,
away.
too?
He is now.
He is now.
Yeah, I don't know if he continues to, but he listened and he really liked it.
Nice.
He actually has his own,
Podcast?
but he
Oh.
hasn't done it like in 2 years. But I listened to one, and he's got like 13, 14 that are just he hasn't released yet.
No.
But
Have him on.
have him on. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good point. Story time. The eldest is in Nevada.
Laughlin.
Laughlin. So he played.
Played yesterday and was
played
playing
yesterday.
again today, right?
Yeah. So did he show you a scorecard?
I haven't. He hasn't told us anything.
Would
so.
you like to know?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you then. You know why? Because you'd like to know.
Yep.
So, first hole, right out of the gate, birdie. Then he goes par,
Gonna be a good round.
par. So, hole number 6, he birdies. Birdie 7. Pars 8 and 9. He's 3 under.
Wow.
Back 9. Birdie. He's 4 under.
Oh yeah.
Bogey
Oh no.
on 11. 12 par. 13 bogey.
Oh no.
Par. Gets to 17. He birdies. Pars 18. What did he finish with?
3 under.
3 under.
Wow.
Yeah.
First under par round of his life.
I don't know if it's the first one, but this is his best score.
Best
so
score.
I didn't have the heart to tell him you still haven't beaten my best.
Is it 69?
Mine?
No.
No, his.
Par 72.
Yeah, 72.
Court?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Good for him.
Not bad.
Wow.
Yeah. I just like to know.
Is that his first time breaking 70?
Oh, we're down by 3. That I don't think so.
Okay.
This is going in. He never misses. No.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baldy locks.
Idiot.
Come on. But I didn't have the heart to tell him that. But he was very excited about playing us because he says, I really fixed my swing.
Oh.
So it sounds like it. But here's the interesting thing.
That was
I'm
so
gonna get
blatantly obvious
Yeah.
off of Creighton.
Yeah.
And it's
I'm
right in
gonna-
that guy's face.
Yeah, he should have thrown it in his face. The second bogey he got, I'll ask you this. It was on a par 5. There's no chance
Whoa.
he bogeys a par 5.
Never.
Never. Unless
OB.
OB. And I don't know.
Yeah.
Because that's the first thing I said to him. I said that's impossible. Because he usually is on in 2.
Yeah, exactly.
So it must have been an OB.
Yeah.
Yeah, so UConn's down by 3 with 32.7 seconds left. This is going to
Oh.
hurt.
How did he catch that? That was
That is so athletic. No.
got to get a shot up here.
I don't know if I wanted that.
Problem is, number 1 for Creighton is shooting 97% from the free throw line they showed.
Yeah,
Doesn't miss often.
yeah. Gosh darn it. But yeah, I had a hell of a round. Now, if I told you the scores of the other
I would say, so he played with his brother-in-law, his father-in-law,
and some other dude.
and some other dude.
Yeah.
Because I heard the other future brother-in-law went,
He did.
but he doesn't play, so he was just going to ride along, I guess.
Oh,
But
I didn't know. Oh,
yeah.
maybe I didn't know that. So
That's funny.
he did text me max double bogey for scores.
Oh, for the tournament.
No.
Oh.
That's what he wrote down for them.
Oh, just
Do you understand what I'm saying?
on like every hole.
No. What I'm saying is like So if it's a par 5 and it's a 7 on here, doesn't mean they
yeah,
got a
yeah,
7.
that's yeah,
They could add a 12 on the hole.
yeah,
But he just wrote 7.
yeah.
Do you understand? So, how in God's name could you be in a tournament, shoot 3 under, and have guys that play that poorly around you and maintain your focus? Not only your focus, also your rhythm.
Yeah,
Because
because you're waiting.
because by
I
the
think,
time
I think his friend group, like me, prepares him for that situation.
But see, I was gonna say that. Like, I think because of who he's really great he's really great at he doesn't care who he plays with.
yeah,
He never criticizes, he has fun.
yeah,
He enjoys it. If you want help, he's there to help you, but he never lets that affect his play.
yeah.
And I think that is a benefit with what I'm seeing here.
Yes, yeah, yeah. Doesn't stoop to his partners.
No, so I'll give you on one of them, just the front 9 I'll do. Out of the gate, bogey. Double bogey, so we're 3 over now. We're 5 over. We're 6 over. We're 8 over. We're 10 over. We're 12 over. 13 over. 15 over.
It's a tough
On
start.
the front 9.
Tough start.
And that, again, is with
Still time to bounce back.
a max double.
Yeah. That's almost the max.
I need to
that
play
you
that
can get it.
tournament because a plus 36 would be my best score.
Oh man,
That's so funny.
it's hard to win a scramble type tournament if you don't have any help at all. But his score would
No, but
would
I don't think
stand-
it's scramble.
Oh, it's not.
No, because
Is
he's
it
playing
just
his own ball.
One score, yeah.
Yeah, he's playing. Yeah,
But
you
I'm
don't
saying like the team total. Is it like
that. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know what they're doing. I don't know the rules behind it, but it sounds like he's playing his ball.
Yeah, I guess I meant like for the score, like if someone scored,
Cumulative?
yeah, like no, someone like your best 18. So if someone scored better than him, they would take that one, and then
Oh, I don't.
total
I
it
don't.
up
I
at
don't
the
know. I don't know what the format is,
okay.
but I don't think it mattered. I hate to say, I don't think it mattered. Have we come back yet?
No,
So it's still same timeout.
they fouled and then timeout.
Oh,
So the
okay.
guy hasn't shot his free throws yet. They're
How
down,
much time left?
Down 1. I think 17.3.
Oh, I see what they did there.
Yeah.
It's a smart move. No, it is.
Yeah. What is the net top 30?
That they were in the top 30 ranking.
Yeah, but I don't know what the net means.
Oh, I don't
you
know.
They're 14th in the country. I think that's the only thing you need, right?
Yeah, that's all I need.
No more timeouts for UConn, down 1 here.
You don't need any more timeouts. You know why? You got ball. Golly. So if he misses one of these, it changes completely everything. Just go to the basket.
96.8%.
Oh, you know what that means,
They
right?
said he's a new dad, though. So
I
maybe
know, but
he's
he hasn't had
tired
any
and-
sleep.
Yeah.
He's due.
He misses the first, obviously. See? Wow, that went right through the nets.
No rim.
That is an impressive free throw percentage, unless it's only like he's had 5.
No, yeah, I mean, appears like he's had quite a bit.
Yeah. And who do you think was going to get the ball?
Him.
Yeah.
They
Who
tried.
get-
They
who-
tried doubling behind the behind half court. Oh,
Smart move.
yeah.
Smart move.
They're not even in the bonus yet. Yeah, that was their 4th foul.
Yeah, you don't want to be in a bonus if you're UConn right now.
Yeah.
You got to get somebody for who gets the ball.
What do you mean to take a
Take
shot?
the 3-point shot.
They
Who
want
gets
ball
it?
to take the shot. Oh,
That's 3 shots. 3 shots. He's gonna wave it out. Look at Hurley going nuts.
they're gonna call it before the shot.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
This is the thing that's changed. Continuation in college. That's BS.
It looked like he was already going
Yes,
up.
that's
yeah.
BS. That may be the worst call of all time.
How is that even a foul? The
No,
UConn player jumped
regardless,
into him.
regardless, it's a foul,
It's
right?
a terrible sport.
No, but okay,
it's a
but
terrible sport.
but what I'm saying,
Oh.
regardless,
He's
that
got
is
he's got the Hurley scowl on.
a 3-point.
It looked like he
Should
had
be
already
the-
started to bring it,
yeah,
and then the
but-
contact happened.
Yeah,
It
like
wasn't
he's
like
shooting now. Yeah, and then the contact happened.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And you know what? I like the error at the line, by the way. I do. But it's not going to happen. You know why? Refs are paid. Obviously, Biden fans.
It's a Mount West crew.
Probably.
Some
I think the
riveting
Bulldogs
stuff we got going
Bulldogs
on
got a
here.
win last night over Air Force.
No kidding.
Yeah. How about that? They were
Yeah.
actually favored in the game, which tells me Air
Air
Force,
Force
must
really
be
sucks.
terrible.
Well, you know what? They don't really get time to practice and stuff. You know why?
That's true.
They're defending the
our
country.
country. Yeah.
Yeah. These guys are saying,
Andrew
That's-
H., what game are you talking about? We're watching the Yukon Creighton game, and we're trying to finish this game before we get into NFL because we won't be able to focus.
no,
you
I
know?
definitely
Yeah.
won't be able to. It's going to be bad. Going to be bad. But that was story time for me.
I like those Yukon shirts. What are you doing for others? Good for
Yeah.
them. Oh, Creighton's wearing them too. Okay. Is it MLK weekend? Like
Yes.
those shirts?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you off Monday?
I am, yeah.
Yeah. So am I.
I think it's like the first year my company has actually had that as a day off.
we should play golf.
You get Juneteenth off?
I don't think so. Federal. I think federal
Racist.
gets that off, yeah. But I'm sure if you went to your manager and was like, hey, I really feel like I should observe June, they'd be like, all right, yeah.
Well, his bosses is
Way to stand for something.
what is stepmom?
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Black.
no.
Oh,
What?
we're talking about Juneteenth. That's,
Talking about his bosses,
yeah.
his stepmom.
Oh, his boss is his. I thought you said
Yeah.
his boss's stepmom.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Somebody's got to get open.
That's the guy. That's so forced.
Yeah. Oh boy,
Okay.
this is tough.
How do I get off in this?
You don't know what's gonna happen.
I know
We know what's
exactly.
gonna happen.
Not
I
number
know-
one shooting.
I know exactly what's going to happen. What do I go to here, bench?
You stay on this
puck.
because we don't know what's gonna happen.
Is it this?
I don't know.
What did you do? No. Oh, yeah. All right. I don't have to yell at anybody.
What time's
I
the
like
first
it.
game start?
1:30?
1:30. Right when we're hitting balls. Legends
So,
want to watch the game.
UConn loses.
See,
God
I'm smart.
darn it.
I have to mop. I said I had to mop the house.
Nice.
The TV
With the
on.
game on. Yeah.
Actually, I have to call Xfinity. That's gonna be a nightmare.
It's better than Teneco.
They might go on the suck it list after today. We'll
It's
see.
better than Teneco.
We'll see.
The Devils are playing right now. If you want to put that
I'm
on.
going to go do it right now.
End of the second, 1-1 with the Flyers.
Yeah, you think I won't?
Well,
Yeah.
Stars Avs today.
Oh, great game.
It's a good one.
There's only one team in the NHL right now.
The
There's
Canadiens.
a lot of teams in the NHL
No,
right
it's
now.
just one.
Red Wings Lightning later.
Red Wings are hot. If they don't play the Sharks,
Yeah, that's true.
I don't see this game. What channel is that Devils Flyers game?
go down. Go down to
It's on NHL Network. Would that not come on
it wouldn't be
ESPN
on
Plus?
ESPN.
Dang,
Damn.
that's how they get
Go
us.
to hockey.
Go to hockey.
That's the only game on, I think, right now.
Go.
Yeah. All right,
Hello?
NFL. Well, you're on the phone now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's hold.
Yeah. I'm
Wow.
just waiting for her to talk. She's not talking.
A lot of dead air here.
Okay. I don't see it. Where is it?
Where's what?
The NHL.
You were.
Yeah.
I said go to hockey. Right there. Go right to.
There we
There
go.
you go.
Okay.
Get him a map. Oh, a little
There's
women's hockey.
Nothing on.
Are you sure that game's on?
I am. I told you it's
It's on
NHL Network,
Network,
so
so
it's
it's not
not
on
gonna.
ESPN.
Yeah,
oh, you
not
said
gonna,
what you said when I wasn't listening?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. That makes sense.
Got Bruins Senators in an hour.
Yep.
All right, we'll come back in an hour.
No NCAA men's hockey, huh? And there's no Aussie Open because they live on the wrong side of the planet.
Oh, a lot of games tonight.
All right, NFL. Here we go.
Oh, Michkov scored? Son of a bitch.
So, what are we in? We're in divisional round weekend, and 4 games. First one at 1:30 this afternoon. Chiefs, Texans. Texans have any shot?
Can I back to the college football
Oh, okay.
talk?
Yep.
The Super Wildcard Weekend the past few years has been phenomenal. Was it also pretty boring
Yes.
last weekend? Like, I was disappointed.
Wasn't there like one
Very
one-score
disappointed.
game?
Yeah.
And it was the Commanders?
Commanders, that was a great game.
Yeah.
Everything else kind of sucked.
Yeah, it was pretty underwhelming.
Yeah, I agree with you. But
So
The Texans-Chargers game, we were texting about that
Yeah.
one. That ended up being a
what
disaster.
yeah.
I think I watched 5 minutes of that game.
And then Ravens-Steelers, which we were deeming as the game to watch,
Yeah.
That
ended
game?
up being nothing, too.
No.
Steelers suck.
We talked Bills-Broncos. Broncos scored on that first drive, and you thought, all right, here we go, and then never scored again the
Yeah,
rest of the game.
yeah.
So, Packers,
Bills-
Eagles, nothing.
That game was never
Yeah,
really a
except
game.
in the stands. But
Yeah.
but the Bills, the most impressive team right now.
I'd say
Like,
the
what-
Ravens or the
People
Bills,
are not giving the Bills credit because they're underdogs this week at home to the Ravens. It's
Yeah.
only a point, but
yeah.
still,
That's
like,
game of the year right there.
up to this point, yeah.
I mean,
And
what game would be better?
Like if you were to bet,
like that's already been
I
played.
think the winner of this beats the Chiefs and
You
wins
think
the
so?
AFC. Yeah.
I
if
want to
you were to
believe it.
bet
I
on
really do.
this team, if you bet on this game, who would you take?
Uh-oh.
Bills.
Don't want to go right here, JT.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't-
Bills.
I think Josh Allen has been. This is the best we've ever seen him play, and I'm a big believer in him.
it's also the best we've seen Lamar play.
And he does. Yeah, but the Ravens coaching staff just has a way of doing things wrong. Like the AFC Championship game last year, all you had to do was run the ball, and they stopped running the ball.
yeah.
Yeah, but they do have a running back that you want to give him the ball this year.
We'll see if they do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the Bills are a more complete offense by subtraction.
Yep.
Am
Yeah.
I wrong?
Yep. No
They have
digs.
2 great
Yeah.
tight ends.
Yeah. So you don't have to worry about coming to the huddle and having to worry about or being on a sideline
Yeah.
or the offensive coordinator worried about getting somebody the ball. You just get whoever you can the ball in this
Yeah.
offense.
Yeah.
Defensively, are they any good?
Nope.
Yeah, not great.
So
That's where
this
the
could
Ravens
be
have the edge.
this
yeah.
could be that. What was that game? Cincinnati Pittsburgh, where it was like 50 to 40 something
Yeah.
type of game.
Yeah, if, I
But
mean, if,
whether
if the Bills offense keeps
Yeah.
up,
you
the
don't-
Ravens, like the last 6 or 7 weeks, had the number 1 defense in the NFL. They started off really poorly, but end of the year they picked it up. So
Yeah.
that's what scares me a little bit is if the Bills defense doesn't put up a fight.
Okay, because you hate Kansas City and
Oh, yeah.
Mahomes so much because of your racism.
Burning passion.
Yes, you're
The Swifties.
yes. So because of that hatred so much, who do you want to come out of this that you think has a better chance against Kansas City? Which we're already saying Kansas City is moving on.
I think the Bills is who I would want them.
I don't
'cause
think he's going to agree with that.
The
but
Bills already beat them.
Bills already beat them.
Okay,
Yeah.
but what happens in the playoffs?
They
Kansas
haven't
City
beaten them.
always. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. The
I
regular
just get a
season.
different vibe this year from the Bills.
No, I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying, like, because of what's happened time after time in the playoffs, I thought that may have swayed you to go, okay, they've got Henry. Their defense is so damn good. He can drive this ball down that defensive for Kansas City and wear them out by the fourth quarter. And I thought maybe that would be a thing, but you guys are saying no.
Well, that's the problem is Kansas City has a really good defense this year, and their offense sucks. So it's normally their offense is trying to like make up for their
Right.
defense, and it's the complete opposite this year, which is why I think whichever team wins this is going to beat them next week.
Okay.
Yeah, it's It's still hard to believe because the Chiefs always figure it out and find a way somehow, and the refs help
But
them out. You know.
Zay Flowers hurts a lot for the Ravens.
Yeah, they don't really have a
I mean,
big threat.
They have
on the-
Bateman.
Yeah, Andrew. I mean, it's
And
basically been
Andrews,
Andrews and
yeah.
Likely. Like those are their two guys. What are we promoting right here? League One volleyball. All right, I'm about it.
No, you're not. Did you watch that golf again?
I
with
didn't
Woods?
watch week 2. No, I
So
heard,
he was-
but I heard Kisner was like having a day. Kevin Kisner.
Was that the bunker shot?
I don't know. I just heard he was throwing jabs, and he's like one of those guys on tour that just likes to have a good time. You know?
Okay, that's what you're saying. Okay,
Yeah.
because there was a guy, I forget who it was. He sculled it out of the bunker, and then drained a 9,000 footer, which was insane.
On the simulator? Or
Yeah.
On the, oh.
Well, it was on the green.
Yeah, have
literally
you,
on
have you
the
seen
green.
it? The
Yeah, it
TGL
looks
thing.
So stupid.
You have seen
I
it?
saw a video of it. I was
Okay.
like, I'm-
So he sculls it, and it hits the pin, and then ricochets.
all
all,
their
all on the simulator.
all their full
Well, what do
all
you
their
mean by simulator?
all their full shots are on the simulator. Once they get around the green chips and putts, they
They're-
have an actual
They
green,
have yes.
and it like moves up and down.
You
to
have to
match
seen
the,
under this thing.
Because
It's
there was, who was it? I think it was Rom hit one out of the bunker and put it like 4 feet away from the pin
yeah,
from
Okay.
a fairway bunker. It was insane.
yeah. So I mean,
but
they
then
do that.
They go on the green and putt it out.
Like that's real golf to me. Not a,
You mean like this?
yes.
Yeah. Then and I have a problem with it because I don't like it. I don't
Boring to
want to
watch.
watch
Like, I'm
it.
sure it's
I don't want to watch it.
Really fun to play. I would play it any day of the
Yeah.
week, but
And I wouldn't even want to be there to see it.
Yeah,
Like, you
like-
know, watching.
Oh, as a spectator, yeah.
No,
yeah.
there's nothing stimulating to me about it.
no.
Now, if they did like a a Ryder Cup type of thing where it really, really mattered and it cared about it, then the purposely walking over somebody's line and stuff, that to me is fantastic. Connor.
Yeah, Condog says, "What's up? What's
What's
up,
up
Condog?"
to you, buddy?
And John Spence said, "Who would want to hear about it?" So you're saying since we don't want to watch it, why are we talking about it? That's a good point.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. He's,
I agree.
wow.
Oh, what a
Oh, get in,
Wow.
Wyndham.
He came at us hard there.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Valid point,
and I
John.
can't blame
Yeah.
him.
I blame Bench for all of this.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was the one who brought
Yeah,
it up.
yeah, you sure
I
did.
definitely
Yeah.
wasn't trying to talk about
Right.
NFL.
No,
but-
you sure
yeah,
was
we
that,
got-
yeah.
We were talking about last week's games. Commanders Bucks ended up being a really good game.
That did. Man, oh man. You can't stop. What's his name? Daniel?
Yeah.
Okay.
He had a great game. I looked at the the stats after. I don't even know how the Bucks lost. Like Baker had a good game as far as efficiency wise. He had a fumble, but they didn't look like they should have lost that game. But
And it literally came almost to the last play, right?
Yeah.
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 And then that Monday night game, which I had really high hopes for,
Stinker.
Darnold being Darnold.
Oh,
He played his way out of a contract
Oh
in
my
that game.
gosh.
Because I know he didn't have a lot of help on the O-line. He got sacked a lot, but some of those sacks were him just holding on to the ball forever.
Yeah.
And it looked like he had a guy, and then he would stop, and then he'd get hit. And
Well,
it's
you're so right there is you realize who he is.
yeah.
Like the other stuff was almost like it was fake.
A mirage.
Right, a mirage type of thing, and then this is actually when the lights are really on, because the lights were on against Detroit,
Yep.
and they didn't
Dud.
play. Yep, and then the lights were on here,
Dud.
and a dud, and man, that sucks. Because if I'm not mistaken, you had him as the MVP all year.
No.
You did.
I stood
Yeah.
by it. I stuck my flag in the ground. I said, "This guy's a bum."
They went 14-4, only lost to 2 teams.
They lost to the Rams twice.
They lost
and
to
the Lions twice?
Lions in week 6 and Rams in week 7,
Oh,
back
no
to back.
way.
And
Wait a
then
minute,
lost to
that
the Lions and the
wait a
Rams
minute, that
too.
Lions game, was that the one on on a Monday where there was a late?
That I
that-
don't remember. I think it was a close game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Something late happened in that game that Detroit ended up winning it. I think I saw that game. I think it was a Monday night game.
Possibly.
Sunday?
I
I
don't
don't know.
remember, but
Yeah.
It was
But that's
it
so
was a game
funny,
winning.
you
It was a
should say-
game winning field goal by the Lions with 19 seconds left. It was 31-29.
Yes.
So they
So
were,
it was.
so they lost to the Rams the next week, and
Yeah.
then lost the
Wow.
Lions. And
That's
Rams back-to-back.
crazy.
jeez.
That's a good call by you. I didn't even
Well,
think
I
of
saw the
that.
stat. But no, I saw someone. He said that Sam Darnold cannot throw guys open. He has to see it to throw it,
Oh.
and he just like other quarterbacks will go, okay, I know this guy's going to be open here. I'm going to throw
Yeah.
it here, try and complete it. Darnold won't do that, and
Are they talking
and he
about
just-
historically? That's what it is, or this season?
I think it's like that's
That's
just
his career,
Like
yeah.
he has to see it to throw it, and he's just wasn't doing that Monday.
So is he? So would you say then that's a guy that's not confident? He has to actually see somebody open to throw it,
Yeah.
rather than other guys who go, okay, I'm just going to throw it there. I know he's going there.
Burrow
regard-
knows Jamar Chase is going to
That-
be
yes,
open.
that- yeah.
You have to know
You
that
just
Justin
throw it to the
Jefferson's gonna be
spot.
open,
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Jefferson and Addison still had really great years,
Yeah.
but yeah, in the playoffs it was a different story.
Boy, oh boy, that was brutal.
I
Now,
mean, it
I had to
literally
turn away.
It literally is. He went from we're getting him an extension and we're trading McCarthy, and then
Yeah.
in 2 weeks completely flipped. We're not
Yeah.
going to keep him, and we're going to go with McCarthy.
So you know that for a fact? That's what's been said.
That just seems to be the vibe.
Oh, okay,
Is like,
that's sad.
See, I think
Yeah,
that's
it's
dumb.
crazy.
I say you franchise tag him and trade him.
so like, and that's what I thought too. Was like, I know Darnold was really bad these last 2 weeks, but you don't know what you're going to get with McCarthy yet at all. And
Yeah.
like, what happens if you give Darnold away and then McCarthy's a total dud?
Now
Yeah.
And you have a great roster, great defense, and you just piss that all
Yeah.
away, like your window that you have
I
here.
thought it was dumb of them to pick McCarthy. I don't think he's a very good quarterback,
No,
but
I
I
haven't
didn't
seen
think
it.
Darnold was a very good quarterback either. So I think they can
Yeah.
just it's like basically keeping the same guy.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, then keep the guy with more
Yeah.
experience.
keep the cheaper guy. That's what I say.
Yeah,
Who would that be?
and I think their
McCarthy.
Yeah, but for right now. But then
now.
that's because he's on.
their argument too is instead of giving Darnold like a Kirk Cousins type deal, like 3 years, $100 million or whatever he would ask for, you have McCarthy, and then they still have Daniel Jones, who's like that veteran guy who is not very good either. But like,
I was
at least
hoping-
you're not.
I was hoping.
At
they
least
put
you're
him in
not paying him
that game.
$30 million a year, you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Just keep getting mediocre guys and pay them like $20.
Yeah.
Yeah, and bring in the carts at the end of the day, type of thing.
Look at the Cowboys.
Oh please,
They got Zeke last
Come on.
year. That was their big off-season move. $20.
I honestly believe that. Are we going to go to the Cowboys right now, or you got something else?
oh, we can do the Cowboys.
I honestly believe that the state needs to come in and take Jones to like a nursing home.
Okay, this is why before the show we were talking about McCarthy, and you
Yeah.
said get him out of there. He sucks as a coach. What was he given? He won the division last year with a decent team, and they added Zeke, and that was it. Their defense fell apart, and he got no help.
Okay, let's
They
do
lost
this.
their number one
Let's
running
do
back
this.
and
Let's.
didn't get
How about
anything.
3-4 years ago where they're a complete team? He makes arguably some of the most boneheaded decisions I've ever seen as a coach. It is literally a run play here, just a run play. Let's just run it. Everybody, you got a great offensive line. Use it. Get that 1 yard. Keep the clock running and finish the game off. What does he do? He drops him back. And I can blame that son of a Kellen Moore, who now they're talking about bringing
He
that. I mean,
interviewed for the head coach job.
the headaches that I have with this team just continue.
That is McCarthy's biggest flaw. His time management is maybe
Okay,
the
this is
worst
what I'm saying.
I've
So
ever
wait,
seen on any coach.
you're answering your own question. This is the problem with this guy. He does not do the right things at the right time. Does he get lucky and they win games? Yeah, that's fantastic. It's not because of him. He does dumb things, Puck. He does, and at time after time,
Late,
watching
yes.
it. What?
But he's still a good coach.
Where he got lucky with having one of the greatest quarterbacks in the history of the game win him a Super Bowl.
I don't think you luck your way into multiple NFC championship games, a Super Bowl. I just don't think you luck your way. Like
What Super Bowl?
45.
You're talking about
The Packers.
Packers.
yeah.
That's what I said. You got lucky and
And
had
he went to the NFC Championship game multiple times, 4 times with them. Like, you don't luck your way into that. Yeah.
Did they have? Would you say they had more talent in Green Bay than they did in Dallas? Oh hell yeah!
It's close. Yeah.
Oh, I would
Yeah.
say hell yeah.
Their defense was way better.
the
Where?
Packers.
They had a real, the Packers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they had a real GM.
Yes.
So,
Didn't have the O-line that the Cowboys had.
yeah,
for
the Cowboys
that,
O-line's
that
very
span.
good.
Yeah.
But you also had a way better quarterback.
Better top to bottom receiving core in Green Bay, probably.
I don't know. CD is
Yeah,
better.
CD
Is the
and
best
who,
receiver
though?
he's ever had. Jordy Nelson was his number 1 receiver.
But I'm saying like it was like Nelson,
Driver.
Driver, and like James Sharp. What was his name? James. I can't remember that guy's name.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the receivers were okay.
Andrew H. said 3 to 4 years ago the Cowboys were a complete team, a completely terrible team. Man.
Sounds like a good 49er fan.
Uh,
We're the 49ers this year. Yeah.
so that was last week. Back to this week. Chiefs Texans. Anybody give Texans a shot?
Nope.
No.
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think so.
CJ
Either.
Stroud. The offense. Just
Granted,
looked bad.
I didn't really give them a shot last week because they had been kind of up and down all year,
Yeah.
and they absolutely dominated. So if they,
If their defense can keep him in it until
Yeah.
midway through the fourth quarter, then maybe. But their
he may
defense
get
has
killed.
to-
But he may get killed because that offensive line is terrible.
Yes,
It is.
And
So
and
they may- they may-
Spagnuolo
Good, yeah.
loves to blitz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he may
Loves to blitz.
end up dying on the field.
yes,
So that's not going to help them.
yes,
Yeah.
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 That'll be a hindrance
Mixon,
when your quarterback
bit,
dies
a
on the
little
field.
bit.
Mixon have to have a big game.
Yep.
Try and keep the pressure off of Stroud.
Yeah.
And then the Texans defense would have to
Yeah. And losing Diggs and
force some turnovers.
Tank Dell.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
other thing is it's the playoffs and Mahomes gets the ball.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can't be in a one possession game with Mahomes having the
Right.
ball. It's an
Yeah.
automatic loss.
Right.
Makes
Yeah.
me sick.
Yeah. Because the refs will help them,
Refs will
right?
bail them out.
of course,
They've done it all year.
Yeah. All
Uh,
year. You've said
All
this,
year.
You've said it's been like this his entire career.
I stand by it.
Yeah.
The night game tonight, 5 o'clock.
Andrew H., you son of a. Go ahead.
Commies at Lions. Any chance for the Commies? This is where we get into playoffs.
no.
Does Dan Campbell play his way into a loss because of his tendencies?
4th and 20, go for it at your own 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those types of decisions
Yeah.
in the playoffs are magnified so much more because it is a win or go home situation. It's not
Yeah,
like
you can lose
you
game
do that in the
3 of
regular
season,
season, and it's like, all right,
yeah.
we're on to the next
My
week.
pushback is that on the other side you have Dan Quinn.
See, now I agree with that statement.
Dan Quinn doesn't do anything on the offensive side of the ball. He's a defensive guy.
Yeah, but he had Dallas's defense, which was supposed to be superb, and then every single time they played against the team that was worth a crap,
Yeah.
he got killed.
Do you know who the Falcons' defensive coordinator was when they lost to the Patriots when they were up 28-3 in the Super Bowl?
Dan
Quinn.
Dan Quinn.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
Oh no, he was their head coach, wasn't
yeah, he was their
he?
head
He
coach.
was their head
Yeah.
coach.
So you're saying commies because of their coaching? No
Yes.
shot.
Yeah. Well, no,
I
I
say-
just think
I
that
say-
the Lions are gonna.
I say the Redskins are probably a couple of years away
Yes,
from
yes.
because they're good.
If they,
And this
if they
quarterback-
continue to build
yeah,
the roster,
This
and,
kid
yeah.
is impressive.
Yeah,
I mean, he
yeah.
is unbelievably impressive.
But,
But I really, truly believe Detroit is such a powerhouse team right
Yes.
now, and it'd be difficult to knock them off.
the secondary for the Commies is pretty scarce.
hurting.
And
If you were to s-
Lattimore looked terrible.
If you were
last
to
week
say
against
right now,
Evans.
Super Bowl, in the Super Bowl, who is it? Right now, just teams
the
left.
teams,
Yeah.
Bills Lions. But I've had that since the beginning of the year. So
Bills, Lions. Yeah. See, like to me, that's what I want. But I'm afraid the Ravens may have something to do with it.
the Ravens could
and,
easily be in there. Yeah.
and poop on this thing. And I mean, if I listen to bench, then the refs will give it to Kansas City and Mahomes.
Well,
and
and if Jalen Hurts gets his head out of his ass, the Eagles could easily be in there too.
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
No one's really said the Eagles because the Lions have been
'cause,
so
yeah,
good.
well, Hurts looks terrible.
Yeah, but the
Yeah, but
Eagles
if he-
defense
you just
has
hand
been
the ball
to
off
Saquon.
the-
Yeah.
Eagles'
Go.
defense has been so good all
Yeah,
year.
it has.
If
That white
if he
quarterback.
runs and kills you for 4 quarters, and then Jalen just once in a while makes a play, they have an opportunity.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, their defense will keep them in any game,
Yeah.
I think.
But I still like that matchup. I think the flashiest matchup is the Lions against the Bills. Am I wrong?
Oh, that's no doubt. That's what I want to see.
No, but I'm saying like the most. It would be because
You have
You
to
don't-
look at
you
the
don't-
histories of both franchises.
which also is amazing.
Yeah.
But
It is.
But also, what I'm looking at is I like more offense than I do
Yes.
defense,
Yeah.
right? So that's what I'm going to
And
get in
both
that.
defenses are really banged up. So
And both offenses are freaking at any moment
juggernauts.
they can
Yeah.
score
Wagons.
21. You know,
Yeah. So that leads to Ravens Bills. That's game of the weekend in
Yep.
my opinion. It's got to be
yeah.
Game of the
Uh,
year.
in Buffalo. No snow from what I've heard. It will be really chilly, but Lamar in his career in cold weather games is pretty darn good. So I don't think it'll negatively affect the Ravens.
But he's not good in the playoffs.
Historically, yeah, pretty
so
bad.
how do we do that?
He looked fine last weekend.
Yeah. No, he did. No, he did.
But that was a team that he's already seen 2 times
Right.
this year.
Yeah.
They smoked the Bills earlier in the year. I think it was like 35-10 or something.
Yeah.
So crushed them, but that was in Baltimore. So, I don't. Yeah, it truly is a coin flip. The spread says that it's 1 point game on the spread,
Yeah.
so it'll be tight. I hope the Bills pull it out, but
You know, you say that like I actually believe the Bills not will win it going away, but will comfortably win this game.
really,
Yeah.
I don't know. This is the best year Lamar's had. I know we knock him for his
Well,
playoffs.
when you say me,
yeah.
I mean I'm the one that's constantly knocking him
But
because
it's
you
the
claim
best year that
you
Allen's
claim
I
I'm
know
racist.
that, but it's
you
like
claim I hate.
Lamar's just done a great job of not giving the ball away,
Yeah.
being really smart with it. So I don't know. It's just going to be tight. It's going to be a great game, I think.
Andrew H is asking a question, and I have, but it's difficult because I have 2 answers.
Okay.
What's the question?
Who do the cast members want to win?
Not
the
want,
Super Bowl?
it's want, not
Yeah,
who
want.
we think. So that's a big difference. I have 2 answers to that.
Really?
I do.
I think there's one clear one.
Who?
The Bills.
Well, see, for me, Detroit too, because of the history of Detroit, what has gone on.
Don't get me wrong. I want to mind them winning, but I want the Bills. Like,
Not because of the history of the Detroit and everything. For Dan Campbell and Jared Goff, I don't know. I want those 2 to win.
Well, see,
the
that's
Super Bowl,
what I'm saying. I would
but
love
my
Goff to
my
win,
answer
but
is the Bills. I really want the Bills to win.
if the Bills win, I'm thrilled to death. But what I'm saying is, if Detroit wins, I'm thrilled to death. That's what I'm saying. There's
that's
2
why
answers.
I need them
It's
both in
Lions-
the Super
yeah,
Bowl, so
if
it's a
It's
win-win.
a win-win.
It's a win-win.
If the Chiefs find their way in there, then it's a nightmare for me watching the game.
Just like
Be
Ohio State.
Please don't win.
Just
Please
Now,
like
don't
Ohio
I don't know
State.
if Bench will get this reference, but
Who does
You-
Andrew H want to win? Go ahead.
I don't- do you not get 2018 Washington Capitol vibes from the Bills team? 2017 was supposed to be their big year. They were supposed to win it all. They had a disappointment
And then
in
they
the
win,
second
and then
round.
it-
Next year, their window's closed. They win
they
the cup.
win it cup.
Like I'm
You're
getting
saying
those
this about the
vibes
Bills?
yes, from the Bills. Where last year it
Do you
was.
think the window
oh
is
my gosh.
closing?
That's
Oh
what
my
people
gosh.
were saying on the Bills. Like Diggs is up. Their whole they were basically going into a rebuild, and now they're just firing on all cylinders.
Okay, but would you agree that they've had more hiccups in this dominant season that they've had than Detroit has had?
Oh yeah,
Like because they've looked normal. Where when Detroit loses, it's in a really good game. You said the Ravens crushed them.
The
So-
Bills. Yeah, they crushed
Yeah,
the Bills. Yeah.
right. And I have not seen that with Detroit, right? Detroit has not been crushed. Am I wrong?
no.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a win-win for me also. Both of them. I don't know. Both.
What was the
bo-
score of that Bills Lions game? It's like 40 something, right?
48-42.
That's insane.
Yeah.
If we could get a Super Bowl, like
That'd be
that.
fantastic.
The
That'd
Lions.
be
You would
amazing.
never get up to go get something to eat
No.
because you're afraid
Every
you're going to
play,
miss
yeah.
something.
The
Yeah.
Lions lost to the Bucks in week 2, 20-16, and then their only other loss was that Bills game.
No.
Only scored 16 points against the Bucs. Wow. That was at home, too. Just a dud.
Which offense do you think is more explosive?
I think the
Lions.
Lions have way more weapons.
They have
Like,
a better running backs. James Cook
oh
is
my goodness,
really
yeah.
good too. So
he's
running backs
good,
even.
but Gibbs has been unbelievable.
Yeah.
And
with
then,
Montgomery healthy, I would say the Lions have a better running back, but
yeah. And
I
then
would say Gibbs and Cook are pretty even.
the receivers, I think,
Receivers,
is the
by far the
difference.
Lions,
yeah.
Okay, here's going to be a crazy question.
But quarterback to the Bills.
Which
so.
quarterback do you have more confidence in not making a mistake? Because they are both history-wise prone to mistakes. So
That is true.
I'm gonna say Josh Allen.
Josh Allen, what?
I would rather have Josh Allen
You would,
in it.
To not
I
make a
don't-
mistake, I almost lean Goff.
See,
Only
I agree.
because Goff's more conservative. Allen's going to try and make the
I-
big play.
I
I
think
agree
back
with
to
Puck.
that game though, that in the one really tight game that they should have been dominating against the Texans, he had 4 picks.
Mm.
You don't see Allen go out there. Like, Allen is at least going out and making plays
Not
to
this year.
counteract.
Not this year. In the past, he has had some of
Yes.
those games.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But, like, I don't know. Like, Allen is
What a putt.
going out and making plays and not afraid to make the mistakes, so I think he makes less of them. Whereas I think Goff is more afraid to make those mistakes.
He's more in a box.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And Allen's more. It's
He's
just
playing schoolyard football.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
is,
yeah,
yeah.
But I do see more of a box for Goff. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. But it's weird because when you look at both of those guys in their history when it comes to the playoffs, you're always saying, okay, is this where they're going to make the mistake? You've never said that about Mahomes.
No.
You know what I mean? When Aaron Rodgers was playing well, you never said that about him.
No.
So
Brady.
never said.
No.
So it's weird because, man, I love both of these teams, and I'm really excited about the playoffs this week than I was. There were a couple of games last week I thought, which we both said turned
Yeah.
up to poop. It
Duds.
sucked. But, man, you're always wondering when and which one is going to make that mistake, and I wish it doesn't happen.
Andrew H. hasn't said who he wants yet.
I know, Andrew H., we're waiting for you.
Last game out of the divisional round, Rams at Eagles. Nobody's really giving the Rams a shot here.
I am.
You are.
I
You
am.
are? Okay.
And as long as they have all of their guys that can catch the ball on the field, and this quarterback, Stafford, the dude can get it done. He's won a Super Bowl. He's not afraid of anything. I'm not sure about their defense, and I don't mean I'm not sure if I don't know enough about their defense if they're good enough.
Their defense
Their
is
defensive line
super
is
young, but some darn good players.
If they can
Rams.
pressure,
yes.
Okay.
I give the Rams a shot if the D line can pressure, because the Eagles O line's phenomenal.
Yeah.
But the Rams D line's very good. If they can pressure Hurts into making mistakes, then they have a shot. But if they can't,
But do
get
you
pressure on him,
do you
then
see him dropping back a lot to pass, or is it going to be handoff until you wear them out and then you start picking?
their offensive coordinator is Kellen Moore.
Yeah, and I don't know if you know, I can't stand him.
So
He will do something stupid. He
Yep.
did it with Dallas.
yep.
He'll do something.
I don't
stupid.
see any of the major players for the Rams on the injury report, so
Okay.
we're assuming they're all healthy.
Yeah, so
We'll get white quarterback versus white receiver.
don't
matchup.
give it to me. We're gonna guess what the spread is on that game.
Okay.
This is in Philadelphia. I'm going to say
I have my guess. So.
you don't know it though, right?
No.
Go ahead. What's your guess?
I'm gonna guess Eagles 5.5.
I was gonna say 6.
I'm currently seeing a 6.5 point spread for the Eagles,
Okay. So I mean we're not far
Far
off. I
off,
mean
yeah.
we're right there.
which you get the standard 3 for a home.
right. So they're
about
favored by
3.5,
3. Yeah.
give or take. Yeah, Kobe Turner and Jared Verse are the two young guys for the Rams D line. That
Yep.
Jared Verse is a rookie, and
How
I think
he
he
felt
made
of
I think he
them
made the
in
Pro
that
Bowl.
draft.
Like
Yep.
he's been unreal. So, Yeah, I think it'll be a closer game than people might think.
I-
A lot of
I
people
do.
have written off the Rams just because their record didn't really show it. But
But they were
McVay-
unhealthy.
yeah, and like McVay has shown in the playoffs, he's one of the great play callers,
Right.
schemers on the offensive side.
But look at
So-
that record where most of their downfall was. There were
Either-
no receivers.
Yeah, earlier in the year or when they had nobody. They
Right.
had injuries.
Yeah. So now they've got confidence. They played really well.
Kyron Williams has been unreal.
Come on,
He's been really
right?
good.
So, do I expect Philadelphia to win it? Yeah,
Yeah.
but would I be surprised if the Rams won? No, I wouldn't. I know I'm talking from both sides of my mouth,
Yeah.
but it's a team that, because of the coach, because of the quarterback, and those freaking receivers, they will take a 4-yard play and just make it into 50 yards, and it's
Yeah.
crazy.
My only hesitation is that the road game, outdoor
I was about to
game,
say,
the
they're
weather.
young. These guys
Yeah.
play in LA. They don't know
Yeah,
what it's gonna be
Yeah.
like.
yeah, and they're
And
what is the
Stafford,
weather?
Stafford's
supposed to be?
played in a dome like his whole career.
I
So
wonder what the weather's supposed to be.
Cold.
Yeah,
I think
I think
cold.
raining too. I think it might rain.
yeah.
no snow games.
No, it's like 30 degrees.
Dang.
Andrew H says, "Oh, sorry, I want the Lions."
Oh. Sunday it is giving us a 90% chance of snow, but I think it depends what time that game's at. If it's later when it actually gets cold enough.
Okay, so
I don't
you
know.
know how I'm a big fan of snow
Oh
for
yeah.
these games.
Mhm.
I'll ask this question though: in playoffs, would you rather it be weather not a factor, and it be where the contest is between the two teams rather than conditions? I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you I would rather have two teams just play against each other and the better team win
Clear skies, yeah.
than worry about weather. Now in the
Boo.
regular
Season,
season,
snow, yeah.
oh my God, give me 10 feet. You know what I mean? Just give me
Boo.
10 feet of that.
Perfect like weather and atmosphere is clear skies.
You're the same
And
guy who
and
said the college plays too many dome games.
Yeah, and
you don't want it.
clear skies, outdoors, a sunset game, right? So it starts when it's sunny and it finishes when
Okay,
it's
but I am
it's the
going to,
perfect scenario
but I'm
right
going to add this to it. I do want to see breath.
Yes. Yes. Me
Am I
too.
wrong?
That's how you know it's cold.
Like Green
That's
Bay.
what I'm
I
saying.
feel like
That's what
Green
I-
Bay always
I
has
want-
those sunny where you could just see
Yeah, but you
all
see
the breath
breath.
coming
I
out. Yeah.
want to see that. If you guys think about it, one of the most epic games of all time was Dallas against Green Bay, way back, and
Tony
there was
Romo?
sun. No, I'm
No.
talking like in the, I think it was the 60s. You're looking at sun out there, but the breath. It was so freaking cold. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I want, but not with wind going sideways, rain going sideways, or snow. I want the cold.
Give me the weather.
Okay.
Better team wins in the elements.
Okay. That's going in.
That's a good name for a golfer. Lower.
Damn. I went lower.
Yeah.
I will say it depends on the team. Like this Ravens Bills game, I want it to be clear. But like if like going back to last week, Steelers Ravens, yeah, give me snow in that game. It just depends on the teams. If there's two high power offenses, I want to see them at their full.
Okay, but then how about this?
capabilities.
How about with the Rams being an indoor, they don't deal with weather type of thing.
Well, we saw
No, but what I'm saying, playing against a team that is outdoor with weather, don't you want it to be benign to weather just so it's more equal, so it's a better game?
not even equal. I just want to see the offensive score. Like I go back to what is it? Rams 49ers? Was it a Thursday night game where it was 12-6, no
Oh, yeah,
touchdowns
nothing.
because it was pouring
It was
rain?
sideways.
Both
It
California
was
teams,
crazy.
but like
Yeah.
yeah, it was
Better team.
It was
Prove they
a
could handle the
There we
elements.
go.
terrible game.
Debo couldn't handle the ball when it was raining.
Yeah.
Some of the other headlines for NFL: Patriots get their guy,
It's a
Mike
good
Vrabel.
hire. It's a really
We
good
said that
hire.
last week, right? That's more of a Patriots guy than a Raiders
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Even
Yeah.
though Brady's over there with the
Yeah.
I thought this was a better move.
Yeah.
I think it's where Vrabel always wanted to be.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think he was a really good coach, but had Tannehill Tannehill. And that inconsistency of that guy at quarterback really cost him over there.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think he's a phenomenal coach.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
Obviously,
of
it has all the defensive background,
Yes.
and then he just really approaches it from an old school way. So
Don't
that
you
was
like him on
that was the biggest thing with the Titans is he had Derrick Henry, so he
Right.
could play that style of football.
Right.
The Patriots will have to figure out because their O-line has been god awful.
But don't you
And
like
then
how
their run game, I don't know.
on the sideline his facial expressions where he's just looking, he's almost like, I want to kill all
Yeah.
of those
Yeah.
guys. The ref, you better run the other way.
I could
'cause I'm
put
gonna
pads
kill you
on and play better
and
than
kill
all y'all.
of you right now.
Yeah.
Do you think the Pats trade back and take Genty?
Where are they picking right now? 2, 4, 4. I don't think
Or do they go
Genty
O-lineman?
fixes. Yeah, I don't think he fixes their
Drake
problem.
May's a stud. Big fan.
Yeah, I think that they have a guy there that they
Or do
can at
they
least work with.
Draft McMillan.
Yeah,
They need a
just
receiver.
historically they've never drafted receiver
I
high.
know.
You know,
Belichick's not there anymore.
That is true.
True.
That is true.
Historically, they've never drafted a quarterback high.
true. Yeah, so we'll see. They've got a lot of problems, a lot of holes.
Yep.
RG3 opens his mouth. Was this the thing about the QB with Herbert?
Yes.
That thing.
He
Herbert
makes
had,
it into a racist.
Yeah, Herbert had 4 interceptions in the game against the Texans.
Which
Now,
he
I
only
saw-
had 3 all season,
Yeah,
so he had more in the playoffs.
and I
than
saw
regular
2 of
season.
those picks were balls through the wide receiver's hand.
Oh yeah,
So it's like I couldn't even discredit him that much. It looked like he had some good throws that just got dropped. But yeah, RG3 said basically, I hope that we
The national media better hold
Yeah.
Justin Herbert accountable for his playoff performance like they do Lamar Jackson, Dak Prescott. Who isn't going to hold him?
yeah,
If you're bad, he's making it into a race thing, which I
Yeah.
can't stand.
yeah.
That was unnecessary. He should be the bitch of the week for me. I may
Okay.
bring it back.
All right.
You know, you never know with me, you know. So I was just really frustrated with that. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. Of course, the national media, they only attack a black guy that doesn't do well? Doesn't matter who doesn't do well. They go after
Yeah,
him.
I was gonna say I don't feel like there hasn't been any. We judge the performance.
That's
Yeah,
it.
don't look
Yeah.
at the name.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, Sam Donald gets a pass, though, because he's white, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just so stupid.
It's like if Josh Allen comes out and throws 4 picks this week, I don't think people
It's
are gonna
not
be
his
like,
fault.
"Well, it wasn't his." It's like,
What did
"No,
I
I'm
say
pretty sure."
last year about Josh Allen? What did I say? That he hasn't thrown in 2 consecutive games without an
Without a
interception,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? He's been attacked. I'm not the one that came up with the stat. The national media came up with the stat
Yeah.
that they criticized him.
Yeah.
I mean, is it because he got fired from ESPN and his name isn't around anymore that he feels lonely or
A
something?
little bit.
He can
That
just
he-
fire
well,
off
he-
takes
yeah.
like that.
You're
yeah.
just stupid. Come
Maybe
on.
that's his way of trying to get back in with the ESPN.
And
They
and
like
the
that
thing
stuff.
is, I think he's a Republican. I'm really
He
disappointed.
is, yeah.
Really disappointed in his stupidity here.
Yeah. AJ Brown reads a book.
Okay, so the eldest and I had a conversation about this.
Talking about the receiver for the Eagles.
yes. Did you see that or no?
No.
So he's on his sidelines, and he only had 1 reception in that game, that last game. So
Packers.
I think, yeah. So
Yes.
he is on a sideline. Well, all year he reads this book. It's a motivational book,
Nice.
right? So he's not sipping coffee.
That book, by the way, has sold
Oh, it's
53 million
unbelievable.
copies.
It only had sold 2 prior.
Wow.
Only 2. I'm kidding, of course.
Yeah.
But now it's gone, crazy.
What book is it? Do they
It's
say?
like a motivational
It is a motivational. I can't remember the title.
inner excellence.
Nice.
So what's he doing? How is he harming anything?
Was
In
he
my-
getting ripped for like? That's what the.
Go ahead.
So he came out after the game because he was asked about it, and he said, "I've
Been doing this all year.
I've been doing this all year, and
Yep.
people have gone back, and there is videos of him in
Yes.
the games where he's had over 100 yards reading the book. So
Yes.
he's-
So okay, so I'll come back on this. So
People making something out of nothing.
well, yeah,
Yes.
okay. So he's upset because he only had 1 reception. No, this is what he does. Instead of being upset, I only had 1 reception. What am I doing? I'm going to go and I'm going to read this and help my mind not think of stupid things and then hate
Yeah.
my quarterback.
Not beat myself
You know,
up, my
hate the
team up.
hate,
Yeah.
hate the coach, hate the offensive
Yes, yeah.
coordinator. None of that. What I'm doing is I'm staying focused. This helps me stay focused. For the love of God, people. I mean, how is this even a story? Again, if he was having a burger or he ordered pizza and they're bringing him down a pizza,
Wasn't that
I
Mark
get
Sanchez eating hot
Eating
dogs
hot
on the
dogs.
side?
hot dog, right? So
Yeah, that's silly.
to me, it's silly. So the fact that that's what he's reading tells me he is 100% committed to being a teammate,
Yeah.
not an individual, a teammate.
I believe he's a guy who's come out in the past and spoke about mental health issues and things like that in the
But
past too. so.
as the media wants a diva wide receiver.
Yeah.
So they're
No,
mad that
I
they're
get
not
it.
getting
No,
that
I get
out
it.
of
And
a potential diva wide
what
receiver.
what I'm doing is I'm defending a black guy because we're racist, right?
True.
And I'm saying that what he did is I'm the judge, jury, and executioner. I'm 100% okay with it. 100%
Oh, yeah.
okay with it. I'm like thrilled that this guy is not an individual and is doing things to prevent him from stirring crap up on a team that has the potential to make a run.
Yeah, I wish he did the Tyreek Hill thing.
I
I'm out.
digress.
Wish he did the AB thing.
Wow.
Took his jersey off, ran off the field.
I'm still
That'd be
upset
so
about that. I
great.
lost. I had AB in that week and
Oh.
lost the championship by 5 points. I'm so upset.
We spoke about McCarthy being gone. The question is who steps in. And
Well,
the
so there was a
reports
report-
swirling around about Dion potentially.
So Dion had a meeting with him, and then he turns around and says, "I love Boulder. I'm not going anywhere, whatever." But
His kid's gone. He's going somewhere.
He was complaining about the amount of NIL money he was getting from Colorado. Not getting enough.
getting enough. Okay. So don't take this the wrong way.
I will.
What has Dion done to deserve the most prestigious franchise in the NFL head coaching position? What has he done in college?
The Patriots?
He was, what was he, what was the school before Jackson? What was it?
Jackson
Jackson
State,
State.
Okay.
which was an HBCU.
Right.
And he
Division
started
32.
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then he goes here
He
for
took,
2 years.
He took Colorado, who was a 1-11 team,
Mhm.
and got them, I think, 9 wins this past year after only being there 2 years.
Okay.
Totally different than the NFL because NIL you can just build your roster like
I
in a
don't
minute.
think he used
but
to be able in the old rules he wouldn't have been able to do that. But now
Yeah.
with the transfer portal and NIL,
Okay, but
easier
what
to
I'm
do that.
saying is, what has he done as a head coach that you say there are plenty of assistant coaches in the NFL that deserve opportunities? I'm a Dion fan, by the way. Okay, so I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying, what has he done? And you can slam me with it.
I don't think he's
And
beaten
what-
that one team that's finished in the top 25.
Okay, so what has he done to justify him being a head coach of the Dallas Cowboys?
He used to play for them. That's it.
Okay, so nothing. So I'm
Nothing.
asking you, anything. I think it's like Kellen Moore. I can't stand him. I don't
Yeah.
want him anywhere near it. But he's put his dues.
I think there's different types of coaches, and he's definitely not going to be the X's and O's guy. He's not going to be the guy
And
that's
guess what the Cowboys
game
need?
planning and all that. But you could argue that he is very strong in that like motivational sense.
Sure. I
and
don't disagree with that.
As just a leader.
I don't disagree with that.
So, and I think like his team in Colorado, for all the difficulties they had in certain sides of the ball, like it seemed like he was definitely focused on building like well-rounded men and
Was
like
it? It seemed like
focusing
he was
on
focused on getting Travis Hunter the Heisman, and that was pretty much it.
that was a big part of it towards the end. But like as a team whole, like their GPA was really good. Like he always emphasized those things about like after football, what you're gonna do with your life. Like I think he just was more of that kind of like
Okay, but
motivational style.
Okay, but
thing.
I'm going to stop you there.
Does
you
it
can't
translate?
do that in a
Yeah,
pros.
does it translate to the NFL? I don't
No.
know, but I'm just saying I don't know if we can knock him for like his lack of X's and O's thing, because I just don't think that's who he is. So
But
if
how
you're
do you not knock that?
because
Like, so what I'm
there's
saying is
been
there's a
different
game-
coaches throughout history that might not be the strongest like X's and O's guys, and they're better just as leaders, and they're good about delegating things to
Give me an
their
example.
team. I don't know off the top of my head.
I'll wait.
Okay, I'll find one for you.
Sure.
Dan Campbell.
No, what I'm
Dan
saying
Campbell
is
is a great example.
what I'm saying is
He's
this.
he was a special teams coach. Like,
And
but
Glenn
he was a
and
coach
Ben
in the
Johnson.
NFL.
what do you mean?
He was a coach in the NFL.
Oh yeah, he was a special teams coach.
Yeah.
No, we're all agreeing with you. It would be a stupid hire.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then the end that should end the story. It would be a stupid hire. But again, this is what the Cowboys do. This is my point. The coaches that you are looking at, you are unserious as an organization.
JT and the drink.
Yikes. Yeah, you
Same
should be,
was that the same hole? The other guy hit it in?
No, I don't think so.
Jerry Jones should be offering Ben Johnson $200 million to come down and coach that team,
Yes.
and he's not going to do it.
No. Because why? Because that guy is a serious coach and would demand certain things and would want and then Jerry Jones doesn't want to give anybody else the helm. Doesn't want to give the entire key to somebody, right?
He never
did
will.
that. He
Yeah.
did that.
Oh.
And what did he
He
get?
doesn't even want to give
he
part
got
of the key. He wants to hold the key.
That's what
and
I'm
turn
saying.
the lock
He
for
got
someone.
3 Super Bowls
Jimmy
because of it.
Johnson.
Two that Jimmy Johnson won, and what's his face benefited from the third one. What the hell was that guy's name?
Parcells?
No. Come on, it came right after Johnson.
I don't know. That's pretty old for me.
This is way before I was born.
Oh my goodness gracious! He's like a cow. He's like a redneck sounding guy. God,
Jason Garrett.
No. But see, look at the names that you're giving now,
redneck
right?
sounding
You're
guy.
like these guys are unserious coaches that Jerry Jones has hired, and I'm sick of it.
That's crazy. Sean Payton wanted to be the coach of
That's
the
what I'm
Cowboys.
saying. But why wasn't he?
Because he wanted too
Wouldn't
much
fu-
control.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Same reason why Belichick wouldn't go there, probably.
Why nobody that is a coach worth the salt would go there because they know they have to deal with this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, that is their biggest problem is Jerry.
So the discipline, like you look at games the Cowboys played, and this is all about coaching. And you know what? Deion may take care of this, right? Where your defense just stops somebody. It's 3rd and 9, right? 3rd and 9. And what do? You do some holding penalty. It's automatic first down. These things that they constantly did because of lack of difference and jumping off sides, a false start on offense. Constantly shooting yourself in. This is what you get with the coaching staff that you keep hiring.
Yeah.
I digress.
Yeah. I don't know how they're
I
ever
hate
going to
that
fix
team
it.
so much. I know how they're going to fix it.
Jones
You got to
dies.
put that. You got to
Oh.
put that guy in a straitjacket in a padded cell.
Does he have kids?
Yeah, it's
Jerry?
Steve.
Yeah, the assistant
Steve
GM
is
his
is
So
yeah.
it's just when Jerry
Well,
dies,
he
it's
has
not
to
gonna-
push him. Like, hey, Dad, let's go up on the top of that thing up there in the
But
stadium.
The problem is, I don't
Look
think
down.
it'll be any better.
Yeah, do you think his son will
No,
be different?
I do. I do because his son has steered his father into Parsons, okay, doing smarter decisions instead of that shiny thing over here,
Signing Dak to the most
Oh,
expensive
that's so
contract for a
stupid.
QB. See,
So
well, a couple more things here.
I just want to throw up.
Quinn Ewers going to the draft. There was rumors he was going to stick around because of a NIL deal, but he's going to go to the
He's gonna
draft.
go,
So
yeah.
I knew when I heard he's getting NIL, I was like, yeah, it's probably from like Minnesota or something. He's not going to
So-
stick around.
Do you see him as an NFL quarterback?
Nope.
I don't.
Nope.
It's really weird too because like there's been such a wide range of draft grades. It seems. Some people say he's first round, and others like no, he's like
I
a
think
third,
it's
fourth
third,
round.
fourth, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Project.
Which is the same with Shador. Shador's been like, all right, he's a top 3 pick, and then other people are like, I don't know
I
what you're
think
talking
he's
about.
Third, fourth round.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's a
The
bum.
problem is with QBs, people are so jumpy to like try and find the guy that they'll reach like just
Everyone wants a franchise QB. but
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
And
like
they're
Cam
like-
Ward. I don't think he's that great, and he'll go first overall.
Yep. I thought the same thing. I can't figure out how he drastically changed so much between Washington State and Miami.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
Because I watched him at Washington State, and I was like, this guy can't complete a pass.
I
and
think
then
the
at Miami,
Pac-12 was
he
just pretty good.
Yeah,
last
better
year.
than people think.
Yeah, and the ACC.
Barry
knocked it.
Switzer.
Who?
Barry Switzer. That was the coach
No.
after Jimmy Johnson. It was going to bug me. Sorry.
Okay.
He won a Super Bowl.
Well, he won it because of the coattails of
Never heard of that name
Jimmy
in my
Johnson.
life.
So Jimmy Johnson and Jerry Jones headbutt after the 2 in a row. And then he leaves, and then Barry Switzer comes in and coaches off of his players. And, you know, you have Emmett, you have Troy, you have Michael Irvin, you know. I mean, it's
You could
the best offensive line possibly in the history of football, minus maybe the Steelers or the 70s. I don't know.
you could give me multiple choice of like 5 names. That would have been the last I picked.
Gotcha. I understand.
Barry Switzer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that's a made up name.
No, not bad.
Not a real guy.
Not a real guy.
Yeah.
And then last thing, fandom. What's too much? I believe this is in reference to the Packers-Eagles game.
Yes. So did you happen to see the video of it?
I did not.
So this guy, he loses his job too. He worked for
Deservedly so.
a DEI company or something, I don't know,
nice.
which is fantastic. So
Those have been super
he-
successful lately.
this guy berates this woman in a Packers jersey in front, and the fiance is filming it while it's going on. I have 2 problems with that. Number one, you know, all she is dressed in a Packers thing. You don't have to call her a C word every other word,
Oh,
you know, and
it
that's
was
what
bad. Yeah.
it was awful. But the other thing
you
is
don't call a lady a cock.
the other thing that, like, am I the only one that noticed? The fiance is filming this while it's going on. If anybody called your wife that,
Oh yeah.
are you filming it?
No.
Or is he in a pretzel in 4 seconds?
Yeah, like that's just the dude was.
Both arms removed.
Yeah, I felt bad for her because no one was sticking up. That her fiance wasn't sticking up for her.
Well, he did say stuff. Hey, come on, man, don't call her that and this and that. But what
That's
are you
not-
doing,
yeah.
dude? I mean, this dude is screaming at her,
Yeah.
calling her the most vile things in the world, and you're just filming it and going, "Hey, come on, man, don't say that." I mean,
Hey, come on, guys.
let's knock it off.
Yeah.
I mean, who the hell raised you? I mean, Jesus.
Hey, don't use that word. You can use other words.
Call her the bees. But I just thought it was ridiculous.
It's disgusting.
But-
That's what it was.
But I will tell you, I went to the old Veterans Stadium. I think is what it's called. The Eagles. It was Bills game, by the way.
Oh.
Jim Kelly, quarterback for the Bills, and the fighting that occurs in the stands is unbelievable to me.
Why are these Philly people so angry?
Yeah, but they actually have a judge in the bottom of the stadium, and they bring them in, and he sentences these people for, it's crazy. This is how insane it was. They threw batteries at Santa Claus.
Of course.
You know, I mean,
Way to have
They are-
batteries on hand
Yeah.
when you need them.
who doesn't always carry batteries? But I couldn't believe what I saw. Now, if it's 2 dudes and you're calling them, you know, effing this and I get it.
You guys fight it out.
I
You
get
figure
it.
out.
I get it. But dude, it's a gal.
Yeah.
You know, unless she's
She probably didn't even want to be there. She was dragged there by her fiance.
right. Unless she's throwing stuff behind you and calling you, you know, then you turn to the dude and go, "Listen, hey partner, I just want you to know, you're gonna get your butt kicked if you don't put a stop to this right now. Because I'm thinking about knocking her out. I know I'm gonna knock you out, but you're gonna need to handle this right now. You know." So it's just I was so disappointed in both of the dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number one, knock it off. Number two, dude, you're filming it while this dude's doing this.
Yeah.
What's the matter with you?
Did you hear the update on it?
On what?
That guy.
Oh, no.
So Big Dom. Do you know who Big Dom is?
The Eagles
The
guy.
Eagles guy.
He was like Sirianni's
Yeah. He
personal
is,
security guard.
still
or
is.
something.
Yeah. So
He
he's
still is.
Yeah. He's basically just a vibes guy for the Eagles security, like head of security and stuff. He found the girl and sent her like a big Packers care package, and then they banned the guy from all NFL games.
Yeah.
Lost his job.
But
and-
did you also hear that she was doing this sort of on purpose, whatever her role is, and that the entire thing wasn't caught on video, if you will, that she wanted to go viral with this.
No, I did not hear that.
So now the C word may be applied to it if you're provoking somebody.
A little
you know?
bait and
Yes.
switch.
Yeah.
Yep.
You hate the bait and switch.
I believe we're on Bitch of the Week.
All right.
I'm trying to make my wheel that I forgot to update.
Unbelievable. You have one job.
Yeah.
When I say one, you got about 40.
Puck, whenever you're
I
ready.
don't know if I have one.
Not a single bitch.
No. Is it a uneventful week?
Sports. Something happened to the Sharks.
No.
Man,
Nothing happened.
good for you.
I mean, that's crazy you would have such a great week.
No, not great. Just boring. Nothing
Oh.
happened.
I mean, my daughter hasn't beaten the crap out of you. I mean, I know you can't. You're not allowed to call the B word.
I went to bed at 8:00 twice.
Good for
I'm
you.
so old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I actually went to bed around 10:30 last night,
That's
which is
insane.
crazy for me. Like 3 hours too late. Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
You had a good week.
Yeah.
Go ahead there, Benj. Phil?
That kid from not being
Phil?
or being from not the
Yeah.
Dominican Republic.
Phil?
Phil's coming over tonight. I'm trying to figure out how to
Ooh.
not be there.
You can go to dinner with us. We're going to dinner.
Oh, where are you going?
What if we hit golf balls later?
Phoenician Gardens, I think.
Oh,
What is it?
My
Herndon?
mother loves that spot.
Herndon and whatever.
Sure, yeah.
What is that? Is that
I
Fresno?
don't know if I've ever been there, if I'm being honest.
I've only been there once.
Is it
couldn't tell you
first?
where.
Is it first?
Thought that
Fresno
was a
first?
river
That
park
sounds
thing.
right. No.
No, Phoenician's at Herndon and
Herndon.
first.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really think of one.
Sure you can.
Nah, just
Life's that good.
another week.
Mine's going to
Same
be that
old, same
Robert Griffin
Ah,
for coming out with that. I'm just going to bring that back. Just
Yeah.
unnecessary to make it into a race.
yeah. But at the same time, always necessary, right?
Always necessary.
In this
How
climate.
great does this look? The different colors, what
I was
matters
gonna
and
say,
what
is
doesn't matter.
this Palm Springs area?
I don't
I
know.
was trying to figure it out. It's that one tournament where they play on like 3 different courses.
Oh, I don't know.
You got like the stadium course, and you got some other one. And
Do they ever get a bad lie?
never.
Never.
That's why Bryson said we're better than them.
You saw that video?
Yeah.
I did. Yeah.
Where he played the public course.
Yeah. He tried to break the record, and he just comes out par.
All right, Puck. Moment that Vaha's been
Hockey.
waiting for.
Let's go.
Hockey. Tell us about it.
Oh, we got some good stuff happening. Ovechkin will break Gretzky's record
21
this year.
away.
20
20 to tie, 21 away.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Did you see what he
Insane
did
to
the
think
other day that set a record?
No.
Which I don't know if Bench will like appreciate this like you and I will, but he scored on his 179th goalie.
That's insane.
179th goalie. That's nuts.
That is insane to think about.
That is crazy. So he has scored on 179 guys. Is that crazy there? He's so busy right now trying to get ahead. Unbelievable.
Someone did have a stat. I forget, like the oldest goalie he scored on and youngest goalie he scored on.
Well, the last one was like a 22-year-old just recently.
So he was born, in like 2000.
Yeah.
I think 2002, and the oldest one was born in like 1960 something.
Yeah.
So just crazy to think about. He's so good.
How old do you think he is?
Ovechkin?
Yeah.
40?
39.
39?
Yeah.
So he'll break the record this year. Montreal winning the cup. You think they're going to win the cup?
Well, of course I do think they're going to win the cup, and of course I know they're not. They're playing exceptional hockey.
You're at the fun part of the rebuild where they finally start to show their potential.
Yeah.
Like,
These kids are really
it was a rough
playing
start
well.
to the year.
Yeah.
They were
it was very bad.
but they're finally competing for that play.
Yeah.
you don't even know how good Demidov's playing in the KHL right now.
Yeah.
That 5th overall pick, who I thought should have gone to,
Yeah.
he is so good.
Yeah.
Like, he's doing stuff that
He's
only-
not called up. Or is he?
he has one. This is last year in the KHL. He's
Gotcha.
a contract, so he has
Okay.
to be there.
Gotcha.
But he'll come over next year, and like his comparison right now to the numbers that he's putting up is Kaprizov, who is probably 3rd or 4th in the MVP running right now. Like, this Demidov kid is good.
Okay, good.
So you have help on the way, and they're good this year.
Cole is
competing.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
He really
Do
is.
you remember? I remember. Was I watching the draft here, and I told you this kid's gonna be
Who? Which
lights
one?
out Caulfield?
Oh no, I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't think it
I
was.
was always a big fan.
Could
of
have
him.
been. No, I love him.
Yeah, I can't believe he fell to 13.
I'd run around naked with him.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying?
I would too.
You definitely watched the draft lottery here. Because
True.
Legend heard you from the other room go, fuck.
Oh yeah, that was when they fell to 4.
Yeah.
One spot off of getting Bedard. But
That was
it's
so
okay.
funny when he did that.
we got
Oh my gosh.
we got Celebrini. So that
Yeah.
and when I tell you
Speaking
that
of
dude,
Bedard,
he's
I
a
have not heard his name
stud.
that much this year.
he's getting hot.
Is he?
He's
Okay.
getting hot.
Oh, he's playing well again?
He is.
Okay.
Yeah, he had a rough start to the year.
I mean, the
but he's
Blackhawks are
playing
not,
pretty well lately.
not very good.
No,
So
they're worse than the Sharks.
that could be why I'm not hearing
Yeah.
his name as much.
Yeah.
But
They're a bad team.
the Sharks are actually starting to get some national recognition for being an actual fun team to watch.
They're
Some of
fun.
the,
they're bad, but
yeah.
Celebrini is one of the greatest prospects I've ever seen. Like, not like offensively, there's way more offensive gifted guys, but just the whole package.
Yeah.
It's like Jonathan Toews, Sidney Crosby-esque, where every time he's on the ice, you're excited to watch something happen. Whether it's defensive, he's so smart defensively, and every time he has the puck, he has those rookie mistakes where he'll turn the puck over or try a stupid pass. But for the most part, something's always happening when he's on the ice.
Yeah.
I love
Can
it.
I go back to Ovechkin with you real
Yes.
quick? So, did you see Gretzky play?
Never.
Not live.
Never.
I'm sorry. You're too young to see him on TV?
He retired when I was 2 years old.
Okay, so the answer is yes.
Saw him at 1.
I'm curious on who you think is a better goal scorer between
Ovechkin.
Gretzky and Ovechkin. See,
Ovechkin.
I think Ovechkin is a more powerful goal scorer.
Look at the goalie difference.
No, I get
the
that.
eras.
But I'm looking at a lot of Gretzky's were almost cutish,
Flashy.
It's flashy, but not that he wasn't great at it. He was great at it, obviously, scoring that many goals. But the way Ovechkin does it, it's so overpowering his shot. And then he's right there, and that pass comes across, and he just one-timing it in. It's incredible to me.
There's no finesse to it at
There's
all.
nothing. It's just
pure
pure
power.
right?
Russian power.
Yes.
And
yes.
I, as someone who can relate to that, I think Ovechkin.
Okay, so
Yeah,
now the
there's
other
no-
thing is this. Ovechkin, compared to who he had as teammates, to who Gretzky has as teammates,
Not even close.
not even close. So Ovechkin, what he's done is, to me, unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's even more impressive than
And it's not
beating
like-
Babe Ruth.
It's not like he's played 400 more games than Gretzky.
No.
It's
No.
It's comparable. He's going to break the record in the same amount of games as Gretzky.
Yes. Yeah. Gretzky hung on
Yes.
at the
Yes,
end,
he did.
which was
Yeah.
really sad.
Ovechkin will more than likely get to 1,000,
Yeah.
which is
I think you may be right.
insane to think about.
So I look at the guys that Gretzky played with, and you're talking about Hall of Fame, 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 right?
Yep.
Well, I can't say that
No.
with Ovechkin, So I think what he's done is unfreaking believable. But he is just a scorer, though.
Oh yeah. There's no.
there is no
Would you give me Crosby or Ovechkin? I'm picking Crosby every time.
every single time. Every single time.
Yep.
But pure goal scoring,
Mhm.
he's the greatest of all time.
Yep.
Which is insane. Well, I mean, it really, I can't even believe that's coming out of my mouth.
Yeah.
to say that. It's so like, what? But like before I would stutter going through it, but now I have to account for all of those things. This guy did it by himself, scoring those goals.
Yeah.
I thought they banned these putters, these anchored ones.
No, you can't put it against your chest
I see.
or gut, but that you can.
Okay.
All right. Do you have any questions?
Did you want to talk about Montreal winning the cup?
We did.
Well,
you did.
I want to talk a little more about it.
They're
So,
hot.
what's that?
They're just hot right now.
They are hot,
Yeah.
and it's not like they're playing mediocre teams.
No.
They've played quality teams and
Yeah.
they've won. They are in what place right now?
Go to the
Sixth.
standings.
Yeah.
What standings?
Yeah, I think they're a few points out of the second wild card spot. The problem now is that the Senators are playing pretty well. They're faltering a little bit right now. The Detroit Red Wings and Columbus Blue Jackets are as hot as could be with Montreal, so they're not making up the ground that they need to, but they're still in contention, which is what you wanted.
This is
to
all
start
I
the
want,
season.
right? This is
Yeah.
all I want. I mean, that the beginning of the season was terrible, and man, I was just really freaking worried about it. I'm not expecting them to make the playoffs. If they have a run to trying to make, it's fantastic. I think they're a couple of years away. Couple of additions here and there. They're going to be a quality team.
Oh yeah,
So
Here
I'm
you go.
excited about it.
yeah. They need a goalie though. They do.
Yeah,
need a
they
goalie.
do need a goalie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're only 1 point out of a wild card spot behind the Bruins.
Yeah,
I hate the
with 2
Bruins.
games in hand.
I
But
don't know if you
they're
know
tied
that.
with Ottawa right now.
You know what? Like, the Bruins sucking like this makes me want to get undressed. You know what I mean?
They're so bad.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Boston
Nothing makes me
minus
happier.
22 goal differential.
They're bad this year.
Yikes.
Like really bad this year.
Why?
They signed a goalie and he's not that good.
Okay.
Well, he's a really good goalie, just not playing well. They traded Olmark. They basically had a young guy who had been splitting time with Olmark. Olmark won a Vezina. Like they put all their faith in this guy. It turns out he's not having that great of a year. So
Now, right now, if you were to
their
say,
offense isn't that good. They fired the coach.
yeah, I remember.
like-
But then they played well right after that.
little
after,
bit,
yeah,
yeah.
they did.
No, I wouldn't even say they were playing well. They just won games.
Okay.
They still looked
All right.
not
Sure.
that good.
Okay. Now, right now, if you were to say, who's going to win the Stanley Cup?
I would flip-flop it and go Vegas. Right now I have them losing in the finals. I would say Vegas.
Okay.
Avs are, now that they got a goalie, are playing pretty well. The Eastern Conference is just kind of sucks this year.
I mean, Toronto's
Yeah.
going to be Toronto again.
Oh, that's
yeah,
mean.
they're
I know, but it's true. isn't
they're I don't know. They're playing uninspiring hockey right now.
That's crazy, their record, and they only have a +9 goal differential.
yeah,
Like,
they're
just
not
a lot
like
it? Oh boy.
close games.
yeah, their forward, their defense is probably the best it's been, but their forwards just it's those top 3 guys, top 4 guys, and they're not getting a lot of depth scoring. Which, when the playoff comes, that will be a problem if they don't pick it up. Panthers are really good. They have a problem right now of playing down to their opponent, but I'm sure that a bit of that's fatigue after going to 2 straight finals. Tampa, hit and miss. Depends on which Tampa team you get.
Does it bother you Vegas is going to win it?
No.
Okay.
I want Hurdle to win a cup
Okay. All right.
before the Sharks take over.
I think my
In
hatred
5
for
years.
my hatred for the Knights outweighs my love for Hurdle.
No, because
But I thought you hated him that much.
If the Sharks were good,
Yeah. then it bothered you.
then it would bother me. But they already won, and if they hadn't won one yet, but they've won one already. Like
Okay.
I like Hurdle,
All right.
but we'll see. Edmonton could easily win the cup again, or win the cup for a first time.
Man, I would love them to.
They
Edmonton,
they
New
need a goalie,
Jersey.
though.
That's who I want.
That'd be a good final. I would love to see New Jersey win.
When New Jersey won,
Even Carolina. Carolina had a hot start to the year and has fallen off a bit, but they could pick it up.
Were you
Rod the bod.
disappointed that the outdoor game was
Sucked. That game sucked.
It did. But were you disappointed that they did it on Eve instead of day?
No.
See, I was.
I liked it on New Year's Eve.
No, I like it on a day.
Now, I think they were dumb for putting 14 other games on.
Yeah.
So, like, when it came time, I turned to the Sharks game
Yeah.
because I'm going to watch my team instead of two terrible teams.
Right.
Like, there wasn't
But
both
it's
teams,
outside.
It's outside. Yeah, both teams are going to miss the playoffs. One team's the worst team in the league. It was just stupid for them to do it.
Yeah.
Like, at a venue that you've already done. Next year will be very interesting.
Where is it?
Florida.
What?
Yeah, they're playing at the Marlins ballpark.
Oh, so indoors.
Is it indoors?
Yeah. Marlins is a
Yeah.
Maybe it's not the
dome.
Marlins then.
Yeah, it is a dome.
It might have
ball,
it might have a retractable.
the
I'm not
ball
sure.
gets lost in that white stuff.
You're right.
Yeah.
Let me look up where it is, because it should be outdoors. And then they're playing. Tampa is playing an outdoor game also next year for the Stadium Series in where the Bucks play.
So also in Florida.
Yes, they're playing 2 outdoor games in Florida next year.
I'm no meteorologist, but
No, you're not.
it doesn't get that cold in Florida.
And they're doing it on the 2nd next year, because they're with the college football playoffs.
Yeah.
There's 4
Man.
New Year's Eve bowl games.
I don't
now.
like it.
So they're trying not to. I like it because it shows that you're trying at least to compete with ratings. Like, you're being smart about it, not just saying we're gonna try it, and even though no one's gonna watch it because everyone's watching bowl games.
Yeah.
You're trying something. So
Yeah.
That's true.
yeah, Lone Depot Park.
Yep, that's the Marlins.
Yeah.
Well, I bet it has a retractable roof.
I think
so
it does. Yeah.
if they open it and claim that it's outdoors. Just wonder how they're gonna keep that icy
Yeah.
in a humid place like Florida.
At that time of the year?
I guess maybe not as humid.
Yeah,
that
it's not
time
going
of
to
the
be
year,
humid that time
but-
of the year, but it's still going to be warmer then.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, that's hockey.
Yeah. Good job. Do you hear that?
Do you want to talk about any of the Yukon, or are we kind of already?
Why are you bringing up?
It was on my list. That's
Get
all.
it off, man.
Okay, all right, sorry. Let's save
I
that
already
one
got
for a
upset.
little bit. We'll talk PGA since we got some PGA on right now. There's only one little thing.
Can you pull up the video?
Yeah, I'll try and do that. You want to intro it?
Okay, so there's this kid. He's a rookie, and he had a hole that he'll never forget. It's the 16th hole. His name is William. How would you think you pronounce it? Mo?
Mao or
Mao?
Moo?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Just pull it up. You will not believe what you're about to see.
Okay, so
I felt for this kid, man. I remember what was his name? Nah? He had
Kevin
something
Na.
he had something like this years ago.
So it looked like his fairway shot, he had like 275 yards or something. Went left of the green.
But have you ever
and
seen anything like this before?
That's like St. Andrew's bunker wall, but
But-
times 2.
Times two. It's like 4
Yeah,
stories
you can actually
high.
see him standing in there. So assuming he's about a 6-foot guy, it's like
Yeah.
a 12-foot high
Yeah.
ledge
I've never seen anything
that goes
like
into
that.
a bunker.
Yeah.
So he rolls it into that, and he's got to chip out of that. His first chip, he skies it over the green,
But look where it went.
goes into the rough on the other side, and it's on a downhill slope kind of. That's tough.
Yep.
Going to be hard to get some spin on that. And so what he does is he goes over the green again, and it goes down into that same
Yes.
bunker.
Yes.
So he's on his 5th shot. Oh, hits the wall of the bunker, comes back down. Here comes the putter toss. Oh, wait.
No.
He restrains himself.
No.
Another shot out of this. Yeah, he can't see. I don't know why.
No,
he's
you
jumping.
can't. You could be
Where's
Godzilla
the
and you
flag?
can't see.
So here comes another bunker shot. Oh, hits the top of the wall, rolls all the way back down.
Look
So,
at it. His
hands on the
reaction to
hips.
me.
He's
Yeah.
now hitting 7, gets it up and over, and it's back to the same spot on the far side of the green
You're gonna love this.
in that rough area.
Just hang on.
So now he's on his 8th shot on this par 5. Here it comes. Oh, got it to a little kick there.
Just wait.
Looks like there appears to be a downslope there, Cotton, and it is carrying, and it is back off the green again.
Okay,
Down
just can you
into
pause
the-
this? Can you pause this right here? Okay. How are you feeling right now with cameras on you? You're not playing with your buddies. This is cameras on you.
Is it legal to just say I concede the hole? Is
No,
it's
I mean,
not.
no, because then you have to concede the
round.
tournament. You're disqualified. You know you.
Me and my amateur status, I'd say just give me the max.
So what I'm asking you though is how the entire world is on your shoulders right now. There's nothing. There is no hole, because that's a big hole, you can hide in,
No.
right? I
Yeah,
mean, it's
and it's one thing if you like you make a 7 on a par 5. That happens to people, you know. You hit one in the water,
yeah.
you take a stroke, whatever.
But I do want you to
But,
see
like-
what his score was going into this hole. Look at it.
No, he was
look,
6 under.
6 on. It's not like he's a hack.
No, and that's my point. Is like if you make a 7, nobody cares. It's not news. It's never talked about.
Balls out is not talking about.
No, but now it's like you get past that, and it's like okay, now
Yeah.
now
But
I've gone
asking.
viral.
But I'm asking you right now. At what point do you throw up?
Oh my gosh.
Because you have to feel like the sickest human being on the planet,
Yeah.
right? I mean, there's
Oh, just yeah.
Yes.
Totally distraught. My bad.
yeah.
I had to step out. How many shots is he at
I
right now?
think this
Could be
this will be
nine,
his ninth shot.
What happened?
on a par
5,
par 5.
600-yard par 5. So a long hole.
Jeez, yeah.
It looked like he went for the
But
green.
but
on
the thing
second
is,
shot,
you're not
and
seeing.
it rolled into this.
But you're
bunker.
not seeing this.
I'll
You'll
play it.
see it right now. Look at this bunker. Hang on. Wait for it.
Caddy
That
is
is-
still.
Look at it.
Oh my god.
It's like the Grand Canyon.
So
yeah.
he went over on the first attempt, back in on the second, and then off the wall,
Off the
off
wall.
the wall, over again. Then had a decent
shot
looking
because
shot,
it was a downhill lie.
and it
so he
checked.
chipped.
It looked like it checked
Yep.
up like early on the green,
And then it went
rolled
like this. It
all
went like
the
this.
way
It
across.
almost stopped for a second, turned around, looked at him, and go, "Look what I'm going to do to you."
And so now you see he's taking a completely different approach here on shot 9. He's actually angled back towards the fairway. So he's not going at the hole anymore. He says, I'm going to take my medicine here, Bob. So now he's back probably
And
about.
can I tell you something? That shot
50,
he just
60.
hit right there was phenomenal.
Yeah, it was a great shot.
Out of that.
And here he goes back at the hole now. And it's going to roll over. And that's a deeper. Those ones the first time were up there was a little bit higher. Now he's way down there again. That was his 10th shot. I think he ended up making a 13.
13.
I saw. Yeah.
13. Look at that. Look at that.
That's the most complex constellation you'll see. Oh
back
my
and forth.
gosh.
Now, was that worth it? To see that?
Yes. it
So what
was.
did he end up? What's he at after that hole? He was -6.
So he made a 13. That's plus. So now he's plus 2. Lost a lot of money. One of the most unique and punishing holes in golf.
It is. When you
Yeah.
look at it, that's crazy, right?
Look at that shot tracker. Great drive, right in the fairway.
Yeah.
You know, he got it there, just a little bit left, and
He just
then
a hair of
11
a pull.
strokes.
So was he wasn't trying to get there in 2, right?
No, he was.
Okay, so I'll ask you this. You're a golfer and you're
Yeah.
trying to be a golfer. Knowing that you have that
I'm closer to
debacle,
trying to.
you have that debacle that surrounds the left, the right, and the back. Would you go for it in 2?
Oh no, but the eldest would.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'm
But
asking
me,
you.
No. But that guy's a
I'm
pro.
going for it because even if I'm not trying to go for it, I'm still ending up in the left or right, so I might as well just go for it.
I like your
in,
thought.
in like 4 though, because I can't get it. To
I
there
like
in
your
2,
thought thing,
so.
but this is my point though. If you're with your buddies and you're just playing, then yeah. But you've
on the
got
tour?
yeah.
Oh no, I'm not going for that.
How much did he have in? How much did he have in? 259?
It was a 600-yard hole, and he was 330 off the tee, so 270. His shot went 259, so
okay.
it was a
So,
little short
okay, so
and left. But
by it, you're saying 277. I'm telling you something right now. I'm taking like a 5-iron,
driver
puring it,
Yeah.
puring it, and putting it on the correct side, and then chipping up. Right?
Oh, I think this is probably parody, but this is probably pretty good. I don't know if we'll be able to hear it though. Will it come through? I don't think it'd come through on our thing.
No.
Yeah. I have to watch that. It says he was mic'd up, contains strong language, but that's some guy voiceover like
Right,
fuck.
Yeah.
Man. Tough,
Do you feel for him?
tough day at the course. I mean, I've been there.
No, but you haven't been there with cameras
No, I
and
haven't,
announcers and
And
then
I know what
people
it feels
watching.
like to not be able to get it on the green.
it's just that is sickening.
Yeah. Only a couple things on MLB. The big name Roki Sasaki signed with the Dodgers. Now you said that was a minor league
That's what I
deal?
saw, and I'm asking out loud, how is that a minor league deal? This guy is that
I was going to say
huge of a player. How is he a
highly
minor league?
touted? I don't know.
I don't get it.
Breaking down the Sasaki deal from all angles. Ooh.
Mr. Miyagi's got to be a Dodgers fan now.
Yamamoto and Sasaki
Come
and
on.
Ohtani.
Come on.
Yeah. It's got to be tough for him.
There's no other team for him.
Okay. All I see is this $6.5 million signing bonus. It doesn't say anything about the actual deal.
This may be the best pitching staff in baseball if this guy's that good.
Yeah, we say that about Dodgers every year. They can't
Yeah,
stay
we
healthy.
sure do.
So, all right. Well, this article was useless.
Yeah, it sure was.
Uh,
It doesn't matter. That's what I saw, and I just can't understand it. But regardless of all that, the freaking Dodgers are just keep adding and adding and adding.
Just unlimited monies.
Yeah.
Ohtani only makes what?
$2 million
a year? Like
yeah, it's gross.
that's why they can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's younger than 25. He's
He's
considered
23, I
he's
think.
considered an amateur international free agent, meaning he comes with 6 years of club control and will earn a rookie salary in 2025 in addition to that $6.5 million signing bonus. So must have something to do with his age, that the way the international free agency works, he
Okay.
can't make like a, whereas Yamamoto was a little bit older, so he was able to sign that 12-year.
Okay, but then why are they saying
$325 million.
why are they saying a minor league contract though?
I haven't seen that yet in here, so I don't know.
Well, he posts that on his Instagram. It says, I signed a minor league contract. Or
That's
minor
not where
contract.
I saw it.
You read this?
Yeah. Someone translated that.
This says that he has some of the most electric stuff in the world.
Wow.
All right, whatever. Move on.
Whatever.
I mean, freaking hell. I mean, it's a dynasty over there, for God's sakes. It just makes me
Yeah.
happy that the Giants fans are pissed, but
Yeah, that's funny. The A's also signed a Japanese player. This one, 18 years old,
Yeah, 18 year
right
old.
out of high school.
yeah, two-way player.
Two-way player, apparently has hit 95 on the mound and also hit 45 home runs in his high school career.
Yeah.
Interesting thing when I was reading about this, I guess like it's changed completely how Japanese players have like come over to the US. So I guess like there's a lot of pressure apparently from the culture there and the high school coaches there about playing for and in your country first before making that jump. So it used to be unheard of that guys would actually forego I think over there it's the NPB, that's like their pro baseball, they would forgo that and come straight here so much that like there was things put in place to discourage it, as far as like if a player left from Japan and came to the US without playing, like I think it was 5 or 10 years over their first, you couldn't come back to Japan for 2 years. You were banned. So like if you went to the US and then you didn't make it, they wouldn't let you back. So it was like, and that's, I mean, is that really like a deterrent for these superstar guys?
No,
Not
but
really.
it could be a guy on a fringe.
Exactly. So,
Man, you can't even come back to your Jesus.
but I guess like it clearly hasn't done enough to deter guys, because it seems like it's becoming now younger. Like, you know, Otani did it pretty much right as he could, Yamamoto right as he could. Now we're seeing Sasaki, who's younger than the age, and like this 18-year-old now, that's like a completely new thing. So Sasaki announced on his personal Instagram that he signed so he just probably doesn't know how to read English.
Yeah. Correct.
So,
Maybe.
but if you're making that kind of money as a signing bonus,
Yeah.
2 years.
Well, I'm wondering, like, did he, like, lost in translation, rookie deal, minor league contract?
I don't know.
Do those, like, I don't know. But, so, yeah, I guess the interesting thing that I read from the reason that this kid signed with the A's is they were one of the few, or maybe the only team, that agreed to let him do 2 ways.
Oh,
And I'm starting to wonder, is the Shohei experiment deterring teams from committing the money to guys who want to do that when no one's really proven they can hold up
well, you know,
health-wise?
if you're a pitcher, you are going to go down.
Yeah.
At some point, you are going to
Yeah.
go down with an injury. I mean, it's just every single pitcher is going to go down. Well, then you're going to lose them as a player.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to go, okay, guess what?
Yeah.
We're going to Babe Ruth your butt, you know?
So, yeah, I don't know where he's going to start off. I mean, he's only 18, so it's like it's not like he's going to be in the bigs anytime soon, but and the A's will find out a way to screw
that up, get him a Yankee uniform. Yeah, I love it.
Then
Or now a Dodgers uniform.
Yeah. Lastly, we alluded to it earlier with my off-color joke, but Bob Uecker passes away.
Yeah, you guys are too young to
Yeah.
remember him. He had a sitcom also. The guy was funny. He had maybe like a 9-year playing career. It wasn't, forever.
Mm-hmm.
But his sense of humor was fantastic. He was on the movie Major Leagues as a broadcaster on it. He did real broadcasting for the Brewers.
Like
am I wrong?
catcher.
Yeah, am I wrong on years?
-1 WAR, not a great career. 6 years.
6 years, okay.
Played with, is that Milwaukee's old?
Maybe.
Milwaukee, St. Louis, Philly, Atlanta. Why does the Atlanta one not show up down here? Oh, is Atlanta the old? Oh, Milwaukee Braves.
Braves,
I
okay.
see. Okay. Good to know for my immaculate grid.
Yeah, absolutely. You're welcome.
But yeah, I'm too young to like.
But he used
And I
to
know
do
he
commercials.
was still. I know he was still broadcasting.
Yes,
but
yeah.
I just
He was doing
don't.
commercials. I think it was the Bud Light commercials way back. Very funny, very quick. He's been on Johnny Carson. If you watch any of the old clips of him, Johnny, I'm telling you, like, he steals it. Like, and he's so stoic in his face while he's doing it. It's fantastic. The guy was, he'll be missed.
Yeah, well, Mr. Baseball.
Just outside.
Just the went outside. Won a World Series. I
He's
love that.
walked bases loaded. He's getting really unlucky with some of the pitches, and they're not even close to being a strike.
We never talked about college football. I guess nothing
We
happened
did.
though.
We
this
did, sort
past
of.
week. Yeah.
We did.
Ohio State's gonna win.
Yeah.
That was it.
No. Notre Dame's got this. Marcus Freeman. I trust in him to get the guys rallied, get them going. I don't have a lot of faith.
Like,
I
here's the
know.
thing: as much as you don't want Ohio State to win it,
Yeah.
That's how much I don't want Notre Dame to win it.
Oh, okay.
I hate both teams though.
Yeah. So do I.
That's why this whole college football playoff bracket turned into a nightmare
God.
situation. It was-
Most people hate both teams.
the coach for Ohio State is just
The
I mean,
worst.
Oh,
yeah, he could
Come on.
not be around.
come on.
Yep.
The redheaded stepchild of tennis opens started
Yeah.
the Aussie Open.
Yeah.
Nobody knew it was
Nobody
happening.
cares.
I didn't find out until like randomly on one of my sports apps. It was
This
like,
is
oh,
what
they're
I'm
playing.
saying. This is
Oh.
what I'm saying. It's so weird and bizarre that it's not even covered, it seems.
Yeah,
But your boy lost.
yeah. Taylor Fritz
Ranked fourth.
ranked fourth. He gone. I'm trying to. I think ESPN
Lost
might
to
have him the best.
Monfils.
Guillaume Monfils. Oh, Sacre bleu.
Like 39-year-old.
Yeah, dude. I thought I remember a long
Yeah,
time ago when
yeah.
he was the up and comer.
Yeah.
All right, or we don't.
Dead into the hole if he hit it. Dead into the hole.
This is what I like to look at, the bracket, not for women's singles. Come on now.
Well, how's Sabalenka doing?
Killing it. So they're in the fourth round, it looks like.
Yeah.
Today is what they'll
Yeah.
be playing, or tomorrow.
Your boy Shelton.
I saw
Playing
he was
Monfils.
1-1 the other. Yeah. He's going to avenge Fritz's loss and beat Monfils for us. That's a new name. Tien?
Tien?
From the US?
Yeah.
Who's that?
No idea.
Lerner Tien.
Oh, no. I remember this guy.
All right, this
Yeah,
guy's
yeah.
not American.
No.
He's got the wrong
19
flag.
years old.
Wow.
Learner. His
Out
parents
of
hate him.
Irvine. His parents hate him. That was the only word they knew. Djokovic, straight sets, no big. Jack Draper back. Wow. 1 in 5 sets. That was the knock on him at Wimbledon last year, wasn't it? Or was it? No, it was the U.S. Open where he made that run.
Yes.
And the knock on him was he never gets out of the third set.
Yeah.
He won a couple
So he said, "Suck it."
long sets right
Yeah.
there. But Alcaraz will now dismantle him.
Yeah.
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 Tommy Paul still hanging around. All right. The guy that legend said was ass poo poo not too long ago. And
I don't know if I said
Alexei
that.
Zverev also there.
just to lose.
Really?
Yeah.
He's going to lose to Umber?
No, I mean he's always there to the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
Maybe a summit, but he just doesn't get over the hump.
And then the steroid user Sinner
Sinner.
dominating.
What a sinner.
5 sets for Rune. Man, anytime these guys go into those deep sets like early in the tournament, those
It's
higher
not
seeds,
good.
it's not
Not
good.
good.
Because eventually you're going to have to come up against someone
Yeah.
that's legit.
Yeah.
And if you're
You're gonna run out of
gassed,
gas.
and
Yeah.
especially in those conditions when it can be pretty nasty.
Yep.
So, yeah. I might watch towards the end of the
But do
tournament.
you
If I tune in at midnight.
but do you understand though what I mean with the Australian Open? It just
Doesn't have the same.
doesn't have the sizzle.
Yeah. Is it I don't know.
I
Have
don't
we
know,
talked
but
about
you
it?
can't say the time because Wimbledon.
I remember when my daughter was a newborn. This was last year,
Yeah.
and I would watch those matches that were on at like 4 a.m. because
Yeah.
the kid would be up.
Right.
But
a
like,
kid.
if I'm gonna get up at
No.
4 on my
No,
own
no,
to watch
no,
it,
No.
so
No.
like, what's the final at 3:30 a.m. Eastern?
Everything should be U.S. time.
Yeah, I don't get.
I mean, seriously. The world.
What time is that in Australia? 3:30 to. Is that like their prime
I
time?
don't
I'm
know.
It's like
assuming.
they're 5 o'clock.
Yeah, they need to bump that.
They got to go U.S. time.
Yeah.
Everything. The
play
world
it-
is off of U.S. time anyway.
Play it at 10 p.m.
Set,
I don't
set,
care.
set.
That's only 12:30 for us. We can do it.
No, we
Only?
can't.
Are you kidding?
Are you out of your mind? You went to bed
I mean,
at 8.
these ones start at 9 p.m. That's not terrible, but I'm not making it through a 5-set
No.
match. I'm not.
You're probably not making it through 2 sets.
Yeah, that'd be my eyes would be closing
Yeah.
unless it's a thriller.
You're still going to close your eyes.
Who's on the?
Oh, what a shot.
I heard something
Oh.
about one of the American women like
Oh,
giving
Collins.
it to the crowd.
Collins, she lost, I think, today. Can you look?
Oh,
Yeah,
she did
She
to
lose,
another.
She was like
American.
this, and she goes, "It's okay. They pay for my salary." I love it.
So you've got Zabalenka. You've got Coco Gauff, the American, Madison Keys, American, Emma Navarro.
There's a lot of Americans.
Rybakina is a stud too.
Who?
Anja Berla Rybakina.
That one?
Yeah.
Swiatek still around?
To Navarro is insane.
She was playing. Yeah, she played today. She's down there.
Oh, yeah, she was on that series, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. I never really thought she had the juice. Badosa,
She walked weird.
She's a baddie. Who? Ons?
Yeah.
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 Kind of a dude.
Yeah, kind of. But when she wasn't playing, she looked sort of decent. So if you caught her
She's
not
good
playing,
until she gets out on the court.
if you caught her not playing, she was good.
Those are the best tennis
Yeah.
players.
Yes.
I myself am in that category.
Oh yes.
Hero of the week.
I'm gonna go with my Creighton Blue Jays. Handling business today.
This
my
is so. Can I go
gosh.
back to the bitch of the week?
Oh
Because
my
I'm gonna change it.
I can't
That's-
believe
That's my hero.
Why? Why are you doing that?
My Creighton Blue Jays.
Unbelievable. Why are you
You-
poking the bear right
You
now?
made me watch college basketball. It's on you.
I don't know.
I forgot about that until today. So
Okay. Move on.
I don't know how to top that. I'm gonna go with myself.
Oh man.
Stuck to my diet plan for 2 weeks now. That's
There you go, there you go.
I'm gonna guess how much you
Haven't
lost because
caved.
you said you lost 6 last week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you've lost an additional 6 to 8.
can I guess?
Sure, yeah.
I'm gonna say you've lost 10 total pounds in 2 weeks.
I think I'm at like 9 to 10 pounds. Yeah.
I know that
over
'cause
the 2 weeks.
he
You
walked
know-
in and said I'm down 10 pounds in 2 weeks.
That
So,
would give it
yeah.
away.
Yeah.
That gave it away. Son of a gun.
Yeah.
I wish I heard that. I would have still gone 12. That's not what I did in a week. Remember what I did before my surgery in a week?
No.
I
when
went
you laid off what, everything?
everything.
Yeah.
So I went from 215 to 195.
20 pounds a week.
in
That's
one
unhealthy.
week. In one
That's-
week.
Your body's
Yeah.
like, what's going on here?
Oh, my
Yeah.
my migraines were going crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, 215, yeah.
I laid off of energy drinks for the first week, and now the second week, I'm like, man, I really want one of those every other day at least.
Have you had it?
Yeah. I had one this morning.
Beautiful.
They're so great.
Oh,
They're better than coffee.
Well, we're going to do our top 5.
I
Yeah,
haven't
that's
had an
true.
energy drink in like 2 months.
Why
and I've just
not?
been drinking a shit ton of coffee. They're too unhealthy. I'm trying to be better about it.
Nah, they're not that unhealthy, right?
Yeah, they're not really that unhealthy.
Yeah. I mean, there's no reason RFK Jr. wants to ban them all.
Right.
Yeah.
It can't be that bad for you. That's what I'm telling myself.
Come on, hurry up, get the show going because we got to go.
You didn't give
it's your hero.
You're your hero, man.
Oh, is it my turn?
Waiting on you, legend.
Oh, my fault then. I'm going to give the hero to week to Mr. Trump. He comes in Monday.
Well, that's next week though. This is this past week.
No, but he's
All right, all
he's
right. Calm down
transitioning.
over
He's transitioning.
Are there like are cities gonna be under siege, like burning down?
No,
Is it gonna
it's-
be like
no.
police everywhere deporting everyone that doesn't show them an ID?
Oh, is that what you're
Like,
talking about?
is it
That's
gonna
what
be-
the
is it gonna
that's
be
what the
chaos?
Democrats keep saying.
Is that gonna be
Yeah,
chaos?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a little worried.
I'm not.
I've heard people stop showing their face in certain towns.
They should. Their faces
because
aren't
they're
faces
afraid.
to see.
Kids stop going to school.
Thank goodness.
This is all Trump's fault,
Yes,
man.
my hero.
All right. Wheel of Doom. Do you think Elvis answers his phone right now, or is he mid-round?
I don't know. If not, we're gonna call his wife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. I gotta get the pick 'em pulled up here. Tough year for you, Puck.
No.
No comment.
Puck, I dominated this year.
So I've got the wheel here.
Yeah, well, my last 3 weeks I tried to catch up for the pick'em,
Yeah,
and
was the same
I think
way.
I got like 8 each week. It was really bad.
I tried to do that as well.
You know what I
Didn't work
did?
out for me.
You know
It
what I
not work
did?
out for me either.
I dominated.
But Puck got the free win last week.
He did.
He's been
Oh,
hot.
I'm
He's
trying to
been
go
hot on
3
the
from
wheel.
4 right now.
Yeah.
That pissed me off.
So to try and add some more options here, I've got the spreads. There's only 4 games, so that only gives us like 8 options there.
And over.
I added in the over/under. So if you
like it.
if you get one of those, you get to pick if you think it'd be over/under that line.
I
So
like it.
um,
You should have added 1 over and 1 under.
1 over.
Like one tab for the over. One tab
Oh,
for
that would
the
have taken
under.
me too long. I wouldn't have been done yet. Who do we want to spin for first? Puck?
Yes.
No,
Or
no,
do
no,
you
no.
want to? Yeah, you want to
No.
whittle down the wheel
Yeah,
a little bit.
little bit.
I don't know if we have anyone for celeb pick or.
Yeah, we'll go right. I'll go right now.
Okay.
Go for it.
Oh wow, that's got to be a dream pick for you.
It kind of is.
The Bills +1.
Which is why I'm going to give it to God.
Oh no,
Freezing.
why are they freezing?
I have to give it to God.
You do.
I'm going
I
with 3
forget
for
it.
4.
I think I leave them on there.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you almost
there. I
wanted it.
was so close.
Gotta remember my.
I'm going to be crazy and
that's-
go over.
That's Ravens Bills.
Yeah.
And you're taking the
I'm
over.
taking the over.
Okay. Ravens Bills over 51.5.
52 points. Here we come.
Alrighty.
Mrs. Legends here to do the youngest.
Who's our celeb picker? Puck's wife available?
Yeah, I'll call her.
Yeah,
Okay.
he'll call her. All right, do the youngest right now.
The Rams +6.5. That means that you need the Rams to either win the game or they can lose by as many as 6 points and you still get the win. Was Mrs. Legend the celeb picker or did she pick for youngest last week too?
I picked for youngest last week.
You won last week. Bills -9. You got that.
But I did a mulligan because we gave it to.
Oh, you gave it to God. That's right. After trying to rewrite the definition.
Give it to
You had
God.
Broncos +9. You guys were head to head. Yeah.
Well,
She didn't answer.
How good are the Rams?
Rams are playing pretty darn good.
So we'll keep it.
Wow, just like that. Just caved.
I don't know. You said either way.
I mean, they're getting a good amount of points. So, like, if it's like, a 1 point spread, it's kind of tough. But they're getting 6.5 points. So, as long as it's a close game, you pretty much win.
Okay, we have Mrs. Eldest on
Oh.
right now.
Hello.
Yes.
Hey, Mrs.
So-
Eldest. Did you see the UConn game this morning?
Oh, why are you doing
Oh,
that?
okay.
No, I haven't. I don't have the TV on.
Oh, no.
Oof. All right. Do you want the Texans +9 against the Chiefs? That means they can either win the game and you win, or they can lose by as many as 8 points and you get the win.
Is this me or is this Eldest?
This is for
This
Eldest.
is for Eldest. Oh, we can
No.
have her do celebrity.
We'll give it to God.
Give it to God. Good call. Yeah.
This is like the time I chose for Pat.
All right. So you got the Lions -9. So you need the Lions to win by a lot.
I love it.
All right. Great pick.
Are you gonna have her do celebrity?
Oh, so she gets picked for her husband and then get.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You're a celeb picker. Congratulations.
Yes.
Oh, all right, good.
She's got nothing but time.
That's right.
All right, the Bills +1. So,
I'll take it.
oh wow,
Wow.
big Bills fan, huh?
Wow.
Big.
Doesn't
All
even
right.
care who they're playing.
Call me Josh Allen.
Yeah, there you go.
That's it. Nice. All right, we'll see ya.
Okay, bye.
Yalla bye.
Yellow boy.
All right, for bench, that free win's getting big. Big piece of the pie there, Buck. Nope. Gosh, I hate this one. Granted, I text the guys because Eldest was asking any bets that we want to fire off, and I actually liked Texans +8, and now I'm getting an extra point there because their defense played so well. But that was the Chargers, and they choke every year. I'm going to take my second spin.
God?
Yep. Oh, that one's also tough.
I don't like that at all. Maybe the worst one on this list.
Yeah.
You think so?
Because the Rams are playing really
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
I think they'll make it a close game.
I'd much rather be
7
getting the
points?
points than
Yeah.
having to win
7
by.
points.
Oh, boy. Now Legends got such a nice looking wheel.
Yeah.
He's got the Ravens on there, the Chiefs.
Insta
Also
loss.
an insta loss,
Insta
though.
loss.
You guys suck.
Just throwing it out there.
Chiefs. No.
So that's the Commanders-Lions game. That's the highest over-under of the week, by the way. And I don't know if it's just because it's in a dome, maybe,
Man,
so no weather. But
I think they'll get to that.
so yeah, you're looking at a game in like the high 20s, basically.
Yeah, you're looking at 25-27 game, 30-27 game type of deal.
Yeah.
I think it's doable. I think both teams will score.
You can take the under too. It's your pick.
No,
So
I'm gonna give it to God
Oh, okay.
because there's a freebie up there.
Yeah.
It was also an insta loss.
Insta loss.
Shut up!
Insta loss does exist.
Not for me.
Oh, that's good.
You and the celeb, Mrs. Eldest, head to head.
Ravens
again.
-1, Mrs. Eldest, Bills +1. Man,
Gosh. Yeah,
that's a tough spot to be in.
that really sucks.
Packers did not cover that last
No.
week. Broncos did not cover that, and Vikings definitely did not cover that. So
Alright,
it was
just
Puck and
me and youngest.
Youngest, who was picked by
Are we tied?
Mrs.
Three-way tie?
Legend. For what?
I think we're still one
The
behind
wheel.
you.
Puck and Youngest got 1.
Yeah, we're still one
10.
behind you.
Okay.
Oh no, youngest.
Youngest is now
is
tied
tied
with
with you.
Okay.
Yeah. for the wheel. You're still far and away the leader with your
Of course I
with
am.
your
I look
domination.
down at all of you.
and
I look down at all of you. Look at me, for God's sakes.
All right, movie time.
Yes.
What do we got?
I watched a show. It's a rom-com show.
Nice.
I'm a big rom-com fan.
Don't know if
it's
you want to say
called-
that out loud. No.
No shame. It's called Nobody Wants This. Actually, a very funny show. I was a big fan.
What's it on?
Yeah.
Netflix.
Okay.
Any notable like people in it?
Kristen Bell.
Okay, I think I know her.
Have you watched Veep ever?
Yeah.
The tall guy Jonah.
Oh my
He's-
gosh.
I love him. He's
He's
in it.
hilarious.
Yeah, he plays pretty much the same character that he always does. Like,
Was he a bald guy?
no.
He was bald in Veep for a little bit,
Yes, he
right?
was,
Yeah.
yeah.
When he got ball cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but he's not the guy that was on the show with Jason Bateman that I told you guys to watch, which is it was it was his family. What the hell was the name of that show?
Oh, Arrested Development.
Arrested Development.
No,
That's
not
not the
that
guy, because you know the brother.
Yes. Yeah.
Hello, brother.
Yes.
Yeah, not him. Okay.
Reese Essie in the chat said, "Let's go Lions." We're all rooting for him as well here. So we definitely want to see the Lions in the Super Bowl.
And then that's it. That's all I watched. Nobody wants this.
Nobody wants it.
Good show.
All right.
Okay.
Might have to let my wife know. She's been
We-
watching this show, The Resident. It's like some
Oh.
medical drama.
Yeah, not interested.
You've seen it?
I've seen commercials.
Seen
Not
oh,
interested.
Yeah.
I thought it was an older show, but I don't know.
Are you surprised with Lions fans? Like,
I mean, we don't know for sure if they're like diehard Lions fans,
Yeah.
but they're an easy team to root
I'm
for.
talking about this
if-
guy Reese here.
Yeah.
Like, are they just coming out of woodwork, or have they all
I
been long
mean,
time?
That's my point. Like,
Yeah.
they're an easy team to like root for and pick up if you like don't have a team in it, or maybe you're newer to the NFL.
My entire NFL thing, I've always had this thing for the Lions. Like, I always felt sorry for them.
Yeah.
Always said they're always going to slip on a banana peel, you know? I really like this team this year. Like them a lot.
They've been just absolutely killed by injuries. It's so
Yeah.
unfortunate.
What's that defensive guy's name
Aiden
that went?
Hutchinson.
Oh my God, that hurts so
They're
much.
saying he could be back if they made it to the Super Bowl. I'm like,
No shot.
bro, your leg was in 3 pieces.
Yeah.
Like,
No shot.
Yeah.
if he rushed back and then got hurt,
Even though
worse,
Terrell Owens played with a broken leg,
Yeah,
I mean, come on,
whatever. That's a freak. He's an alien
Yes, he
from a
is.
different planet.
That's true.
I don't really have any movie time. You got anything?
I'm the two that I mentioned.
Oh,
go ahead.
hold
Go
on.
ahead. Yeah.
Youngest killed me for this last week, and I almost forgot again. I watched Interstellar,
Oh,
and I had never seen it before.
What'd you
never seen
think?
it? I
Never
wish I
seen
could
it.
Go back and watch it.
It
For
was
the first
really
time.
good.
Who's in it?
McConaughey.
Okay, it was okay.
It's such a good movie.
It was a
It's-
great movie.
It's a
Really?
great movie.
The concept behind it was so interesting, and it was
Yes.
like something that hadn't been like explored before. But like, yeah, the whole, and then trying to figure out the puzzle, the whole movie of like, how are they being contacted and who's doing it, and then you start to figure it out and put it together. Like, oh wait, it was them. Like going back, like, yeah, it was all
and
pretty
then the
wild.
whole time dilation thing, and
Yeah.
his daughter is
Being on
like
the other
50 years older
planets,
than-
and, yeah, all that. Reese said, "I'm the Real Deal Lines fan, guys. Love the show. Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks
thank
for
you.
listening. Make sure you like and subscribe. Share the
absolutely.
show."
And always tell a friend.
And always tell a friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll remind you later. But
Yeah, we sure will. It was okay.
It's
The
a
movie
great
was
movie.
okay.
I thought it
one
was
of the
really
best
good.
of all time.
That is such horse manure. What you just said, because I don't swear anymore.
Yeah.
Horse manure is what just came out of you.
Nope.
If you weren't related to me right now by marriage, I'd kill you for saying what you said.
One of the
you understand what I'm
greatest movies of all
saying?
It's
time.
one of the greatest movies of all time.
I'm
It
going to
is.
kill you too.
It is.
So the ones that I'm going to mention again, it's just shows, is that Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah.
Okay, it's getting better.
Okay.
I think I'm season 1, like 20th episode or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is getting better. That gal still bothers me. The
Yeah.
assistant.
The schnoz.
It's not really necessary. Her role, I don't know. Don't need that. And then the other one is Cheers. I just keep going back to that. It's just the
Is that on a
greatest.
streaming service that you're watching that?
Yeah.
It's on Netflix?
Yeah, and one's on Netflix. The other one's on Hulu, I think. Hulu?
Hulu.
Is it Hulu?
Hulu. Yeah.
Yeah, I digress. There's nothing movie-wise that I've seen lately that has caught my fancy.
Like new movies coming out?
New movies or something about 6 months ago that I didn't know about and what, because that
Yeah.
always pops up. I go, I didn't know this was,
Yeah.
haven't really, and I've been really busy, and you guys
yeah.
know why.
Yeah.
So I haven't really been able to, but I'll catch Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Why is that 9-9? Is that
It's
the district?
The 99th precinct.
okay.
Yeah.
So good, but I have to say the youngest told me that season 3 and 4 got woke.
Hmm.
Is that true?
I've never seen it,
Oh,
but
okay.
I've heard.
I watched
Okay,
it. I don't remember how
so
far
If
into it
that's
I
the
got.
case,
Yeah, you might be out.
I'll be out.
Yeah.
Yeah, done.
He could be talking about like the gay stuff because of the captain. Maybe.
Well, no,
Like,
there was
he
the
starts
we
being a little more out.
well, he came out, met his husband
Okay.
at some dinner thing that they
Yeah.
had. And I mean, I don't care. I mean, that's just life. That doesn't bother me. But if you're going to do woke, stupid, idiotic stuff, then I'm out. I say it and I mean it.
All right, top 5.
All right.
Top 5 drinks.
And it was any drink,
Any drink.
Puck, any drink. He's not talking about alcohol. He's just talking about
yeah,
Oh,
just-
what
Yeah, I'm not
what
a big
you
alcohol
No,
drinker.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you
Guess I could say beverages.
yeah,
Yeah.
just something that
Three came to my mind when
Okay.
you sent that.
But we
and
asked for 5.
I know nothing else has
Okay.
come to my mind.
Top 5.
So
Hey, I got a 5. Just kidding. I'm guilty of that every other week.
That's
Not
true.
having 5.
That's true. Who would come on the show and say my top 5, 3 are who was
I don't know.
was it Texas Joe that did that?
yes,
Don't know.
Yeah, it
all
was.
Go ahead.
Man, miss that guy.
Yeah, I think he died.
I have
Nah,
4.
he's good.
I'm up to 4 now.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of
All
a
right,
fifth one.
can we hear them?
Yes.
Oh, I can do mine real quick.
Yeah,
to
you
give
do
you
yours
time.
first,
Okay.
yeah.
Maybe I'll spark your your memory.
You know what? Screw it. I got 5.
Oh, okay.
All right. This is gonna number 1. Don't judge me on it. I love water. Big water drinker.
I'm not going to judge you on it.
Okay.
I mean,
That's
it's
my number one,
foolish.
too.
It's
Yeah.
foolish, but
yes,
because
It-
that's not
it's
that's
not my
a
favorite, but
drink.
it's like I just love drinking water.
Yeah, but that's not a drink. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at.
beverage.
Okay, go ahead.
Number 2 is actually my number 1. Pepsi. I love Pepsi.
Okay, go on.
The best.
Go on.
Number 3 is the black cherry vanilla bang
Okay.
energy drink
Okay,
that
all
I've
right,
had to stop
okay.
drinking.
Yeah.
Love those things.
You need to get a divorce, but go ahead.
Man,
So do I.
now
Number
gotta
4.
Kick one out of my top 5. You just reminded me
The yellow Gatorade, lemon lime.
Okay. Yeah.
Love
But
that
not
Gatorade.
the. What do they call it?
The
There's.
Gatorade Zero.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those suck.
Yeah, no, just the regular
Yeah,
lemon
yeah.
lime Gatorade.
Not the orange one.
Not a fan of orange.
Not
Like
at all.
orange flavor stuff.
Okay.
No, I
All
love oranges, but orange flavored.
Okay.
Blue's the best.
No,
The
yellow's
cool was that the cool whatever?
There's
Yeah.
a lot of
Cool
different
blue.
blues,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
blue's the best.
Yeah, go ahead.
best. No, yellow is. And then my last one is a dessert, an Oreo milkshake. Love a good Oreo
Wow,
milkshake.
that's
Does that
so
fall under
brilliant.
drink?
Does it?
Wow.
You drink it.
You do.
It is a shake.
Sometimes you use a spoon though.
But is there
Wow.
a straw? Is there a straw?
There is a straw.
Then it goes.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good call.
Thank
That
you.
just
Thank you.
You just
blew
had
the-
me add one.
So-
Damn.
Does a frosty qualify though? I don't. Think
That's a spoon.
That's a
Yeah,
spoon.
Frosty.
Yeah, that's a
thick.
spoon.
Man. Good on you, mate.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
Aussie Open.
That's right.
My top 5. I'll start with honorable mentions. I don't
Wow.
really drink
Deep
it
dive.
anymore, but when I was younger, man, Dr. Pepper. That was the
Okay.
best. Love Dr. Pepper. Blue Gatorade.
But that's not root beer, right? Dr. Pepper's not
no,
root beer. Okay.
No. 23 flavors.
Yeah.
Blue Gatorade, and then just a regular Coca-Cola. Really
Coke.
great.
Nobody
Yeah.
drinks Coke.
Good.
Pepsi guy.
Yeah.
No Pepsi.
Coke
I
sucks
poo-poo
my-
Pepsi.
sucks my real
My top 5, number 1, water as well. It's very refreshing,
Yep.
you know.
But
A nice
only
chilled water.
okay. Can I? I don't mean to screw your top
No,
5
go
here.
for it.
What is nuts is I will take a glass of water upstairs when I'm going to bed, and I will have that in the summer. Only in the summer. Like you're talking about late May until September-ish. Every single night, there is nothing on the planet that tastes better at that time of the day for me in more than any other drink. But if you were to tell me to do that in December, take it up and have some water, I'm like, this is terrible. I don't understand what it is. Have no idea. I fill that sucker up with ice, freaking with the water.
Well,
Oh, it's phenomenal during that time. I have no idea why.
not tonight though.
Not tonight.
Not this time of year.
No. No, I already told you. Late May.
Number 2 on my list, Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Goated.
Mountain
good.
Dew. Okay, go ahead.
Number 3, the Orange Celsius. That one right there. I love those things.
Okay.
I don't know why. They're so great.
Everything he said is ridiculous.
Number 4,
Not
a
that one I just not an
nice
orange guy.
whiskey ginger ale, little cocktail.
Well, look at you.
Big fan of those.
Look at you.
And then number 5, you just brought this up when you said that bang flavor, vanilla Coke. Vanilla Coke. I don't think they make it anymore, but I love those
You can
things.
do it like the push to like
Yes.
the
Yeah, that's the
million.
only time you can find it is on those
Yeah.
like mix machines where you get to like the touchscreen ones. But yeah,
Yeah.
vanilla Coke, so good.
Okay, that was a terrible list.
Don't care. It's my list.
that was a-
It's my truth.
Yes, and it was terrible. You're lying to yourself. So Pepsi. Now, if we were to do the legend 32 years ago, it would be all alcohol. But now that we're away from that, Pepsi, I could have taken it in an IV.
I'm the same way.
It's just
I love
it was.
Pepsi.
I haven't had soda in 100 years.
Oh,
But that's one of my favorite all-time drinks. Number 2, the Nectar of All Gods. Do you know what it is?
I do.
Yes, I do.
Oh.
What is it?
Mountain Dew.
That's right.
Oh,
Mountain Dew.
not what I was.
Mountain Dew. What did
Mountain
you think?
Dew.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
God.
It is the nectar
I
of the
thought he was
gods.
gonna
Is
say
Monster
the
Energy?
white
Does he-
Monster Energy.
Oh, no.
drink.
The Mountain Dew was the nectar of the gods. It was
It is really good.
unfreaking
Baja
Unbelievable.
Blast took it to another level. I
I've
don't
never
know.
been a Mountain Dew guy.
Oh my!
Never.
I
God.
almost
I
put,
would-
I almost put Code Red in my honorable mentions because that was a good little run they had.
If it can come out of the shower at that time, yeah. Yes,
Never
that's
get
what
out
I
of the
would
shower.
do. That's what I would do. I would never get out of the shower. Man, he's really clean and sticky. Yes. What am I, 2?
2.
Okay. The Red Bull
Peach.
yellow
Oh,
can.
yellow.
What's that?
I thought you were gonna go peach.
Okay,
Maybe
since
he
you
will.
since you
Maybe
did that,
he will.
I'm gonna have to go peach. The peach one is fantastic. The tropical one, when the yellow can, I used to say I can have that with breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It tasted so good.
Wow.
Yeah, it was so good.
Never been a big Red Bull guy.
No, not the stupid,
Just regular ones.
the blue can one. That tastes like medicine. It's
Really?
awful. Yeah, stay away from that hell.
Coach and his brother are huge Red Bull guys.
I'm-
But what because there's multiple flavors.
Yeah, his brother always talks about the watermelon flavored one.
No, it's
but
just
then they
too-
also just do
too-
the regular zero sugar ones.
No,
That's
no,
what
they're-
Miyagi does those too. the zero
Losers.
sugar.
Go ahead.
Now, do I drink them often? No, but I don't mind the taste of Red Bull. I don't love it, but I kind of like the taste of medicine. So
That blue can one?
yeah, I don't
No,
mind.
no. Awful. Okay.
Don't
Now
mind it.
he said something that I just threw something out and I'm throwing hit milkshake, but the chocolate milkshake from In-N-Out.
Yeah,
It
that's the
is-
first one I thought
it
of. With
is-
milkshake. Yeah.
It is a game changer because that sucker, you actually hurt your because it's trying to
Yeah.
thick.
pull
It's
that
so
thing
strong.
through the straw.
Yeah.
It's so freaking thick. It's
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Love those.
Yeah, if that came out of the water fountain faucet thing, it'd be fantastic.
A little too thick.
I'd be 900 pounds. Yeah,
Number 5.
that was it.
Oh, you-
Pepsi, Mountain Dew,
You did 2
Red
Bulls?
Bull,
Oh,
and
okay.
the
I see.
chocolate milkshake.
I thought you only put 1 Red Bull on there.
No, both Red Bulls.
All right, what do we miss?
What?
Ginger
drinks?
ale. Ginger ale.
See,
being
no,
audible
those are
mention for me.
audible mention. Ginger ale.
Yeah.
If the wife was here, she would go ginger ale. 7-Up to me
Ooh.
also.
One of my favorite beverages. I probably
A
should have
good
put it on
7-Up
ginger
is good.
shots. I love ginger shots. How they burn. You know they're healthy for you.
Ginger?
Yeah, ginger shots.
No, I don't know what you're talking
You never
about.
had ginger shots?
Never had
No,
one.
never heard
No.
of it.
Oh, they're phenomenal. You can
Yeah.
have like Costco.
You know what really sucks is I know I'm missing stuff. Do you know? Like
There's
y-
very
here's
situational
here's- yeah.
drinks.
Do you know
like
the
in a
Yeah.
certain scenario, that's
True,
the drink you
true,
want.
true.
Like for
Okay,
some
so
reason
what
in
is
my
it
head,
with pizza? What's it with pizza?
I was gonna say I associate like root beer with pizza. I
okay,
don't know why,
excellent. Okay,
but that's like if I'm having pizza, then I would almost get root beer.
okay. So
because
the
I'm a-
the other thing is I used to get these cans from Costco of iced tea, and
I thought that was
Mrs.
gonna be on your.
Mrs. The eldest's wife, Mrs. Eldest, she would tell you when she first started dating the eldest, I had a minimum, this is no joke, a minimum of 20 of those cans in the house at a time.
Like the like the Arizona.
No.
Iced
It's
teas?
a can and it's powder.
Oh,
so
okay.
you
I say I remember when I was younger and I used to be here. You would always have your like sweet tea made.
that was
Like,
it.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
it.
Okay.
So there was a minimum of 20 of those cans in the house. So, it was powder, you mixed it,
and
but
then when
she-
I started dating
she-
Mrs. Puck, it was the cans of Arizona.
yeah,
Okay.
and then
Have
she's
here.
taken away everything
yeah,
from me.
yeah.
I mean, I'm deprived.
Yeah.
There's no happiness for me.
I should call a wellness check. on you.
Please, please. Yeah. I mean, why
Uh,
me?
this-
Why me?
this,
I used to be able to do whatever the hell that I wanted.
25-year-old male trapped in his own house.
Yeah.
by his
Miserable.
wife.
Miserable. He seems to be crying a lot. Oh, woe's me. But yeah, so then it went. I used to do Propel.
Mm.
Okay, but then they added way too much sodium to it. They changed it to one of those type of drinks because he's got. No,
Oh, one of those.
yeah, that's the maker of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they added. So they're making it that kind of drink. So way too much sodium. So got rid of that. Arizona thing. She got rid of that. I used to buy cases of the mango Arizona one. But what I was going to say, you were saying, I'm sorry, Puck.
You're good.
Do you know the orange soda?
Like Fanta?
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Sometimes.
Those are, yeah.
Then
That's
the
what
grape.
those
Then the
remind me
grape.
of.
Then
Yeah.
the grape.
Yeah. Also
Drink.
really good.
Okay, which both of them are as unhealthy
Oh, yeah.
of a drink as you can get. But holy moly,
Yeah.
does it taste good sometimes.
Yeah, they do.
You know, but I can't drink it.
I
Sure
missed,
won't
I
let me.
missed a big one that I love even to this day. Chocolate milk.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
love
but
chocolate
it
milk.
doesn't love me.
yeah.
I don't have a problem with it.
Big
So
Yeah,
cacas.
doesn't-
Yeah, chocolate
They're
milk
always big
does
cacas.
hit the spot.
yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
Cold. We're talking
Cold,
like
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
no. What I mean
Oh,
is,
yeah,
of
yeah.
course, no. I'm talking the glass is cold.
Yeah.
You pour that cold milk in there. It honestly,
It's so good.
that could be a number one, but
Yeah.
it doesn't agree with me. Lactose intolerant.
About 15 minutes from kickoff here.
Yeah, and we're gonna go hit balls.
Yeah, I'm starting to regret that decision. There's only one
Well-
NFL playoff.
Well, we don't have to go.
There's only one
We can
NFL
just stay and
playoff.
watch.
Okay.
There's actually
Yeah.
4.
I got to
This
twist my
weekend.
arm.
Oh.
I mean, like one playoffs a year. You know.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't need it spelled out. When you said like one, I got it.
One.
How many?
Uno
Okay, I got it now.
for that kid on my team. Uno.
Yes.
We're doing PFPs
Oh,
and
no.
like bunt defenses,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he's on the mound like getting his reps.
Yeah.
Bunts rolled like right back to him, and our catcher's yelling 2-2-2, and he turns and throws it towards third base. I'm like, what? How do we need to? You don't know what 2 is? Like
Can anybody say dos?
that's what we've started doing.
Yeah.
No, the kids yell dos dos dos.
Yeah.
Now it's people are gonna look at us and be like, man, when you see that guy's papers.
Racist.
Yeah, like that's what it's gonna be. It's
Yeah.
gonna come off as. Like,
Yeah.
no, really, he just doesn't get it if you use 2 or 3 or 1.
Yeah.
So good stuff.
Yeah.
Rate the show.
Solid 9.
That's
This guy's always sandbagging us.
I mean, he
Yeah.
really hates the show.
But you can't go like from always having a 10-5.
We've never had
10-6,
10-5,
Or
10-6.
sorry, 9-5, 9-6, and then like because 10's the best you can get, right?
Yeah.
You can't go over a 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you
No, I
have to save
understand
that a 10 for the best show.
I know, but you don't have to
And we
do.
do.
You don't have to do a full score away from a 10.
Yeah.
9.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're trolling.
I have the best rating system.
Our
That's
show is
pretty bad.
rated 4.9 out of 5 stars. So yeah,
Yeah.
we get pretty damn close to the top every
that's
time.
right. That's right.
I'm gonna go 9-7.
Good for
Really
you.
strong show.
Yeah.
And we had Puck.
Yeah, that helped.
Finally got some NHL.
Yeah, we got.
I've been
finally got
missing it.
It sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the Tinico story. Long waited.
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go 9.71.
Yeah, you bitch.
Called me a bitch. That's nothing better.
Because every time.
Nothing better than
Because
that.
every time. I know that it's coming.
God bless America.
One time I'm gonna go 5-5 and see if you go 5-5-6.
But
Out
it's
of
not-
5.
But if it's out of
But if
5.
it's out of 5.
I know. Oh my God! I was looking at his face, waiting for it. God bless it.
Well, you
Yeah.
you have to give the show a 10. You can't go higher than 10
Oh hell
Yeah,
yeah!
there we go. Oh,
yeah.
it's 10.01.
out of 10.01.
Yeah.
Yeah, carry it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, good one.
Good stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Well,
Did we miss anything?
I don't think so.
No.
I think we're good.
The 1 playoffs a year. That's what we missed.
Yeah, we're missing the one
You guys
playoff
are.
a year. Yeah, Puck's gonna go mop for 4 hours
Yeah.
with your Tinico.
No, with
Do you
a
have the-
mop.
Oh, do you not have the wet one?
No.
Oh, ours is like a wet
Oh.
vac thing.
No.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Rub it in his face.
No, we'll just,
I love it.
I'll actually mop.
That's true.
It
Yeah.
actually cleans.
Yeah, mine doesn't mop, but it kind of wets the floor.
And then dries it up
And
right
tries
off.
it up. All right. As always, thanks for listening. YouTube, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, whatever else you do on there. Share the show, whatever else. Send us suggestions. we read all
Top
the,
5
we read all the
suggestions?
comments. Like
Yeah.
we used to have the website for this. Puck's too cheap to go another year, which I get it, but no, yeah, we read
So
all
how do
the,
they do it on? How do they do it on
YouTube?
YouTube?
it's just the comments under the video. They can
So they can do it even if it's not
once
live.
once it's posted, you can still comment.
Oh, you still can.
and
Okay.
I will get an email, I believe, that
Okay.
tells me.
All right.
I think my wife's done that in the past.
Okay.
With that T-shirt comment.
Okay. Yeah. Great one.
Uh,
Good for her.
but yeah, you can reach us through there. You can also comment on Spotify. I'm not as familiar with that one, but you can do it on there. Spotify and Apple Podcasts for the podcast
Can I read this real
version.
fast?
Go
This
for
just
it.
came over.
Yeah,
See
yeah.
if you're surprised by this.
Okay.
Texas agrees to a 7-year deal with Sarkisian
Wow.
and adds a year, includes a significant raise. Deserved?
Yeah.
What did he win?
Nothing yet,
Okay.
but they've been pretty darn good.
Okay. I'm just curious because I haven't seen anything won yet. And he's got the best
He's
quarterback
got Arch.
ever,
Yeah.
and that he never played.
Yeah. Next year's his year. Then he's gone to the draft.
Is that weird? I mean, all the
It
hype
is
that
so
came
weird that he could play 1 year in college and then go to the draft and be a top 5 pick
Yeah.
potentially.
I mean, all of that, and he was a backup.
Think about the Saints. Terrible next year. Arch Manning going to the Saints.
God, he geared
Family
up.
ties.
Look at that.
Family
He,
ties.
look at that. He re-geared up just for that. Wow. Unbelievable.
Hey, a man
Un-
can dream.
A man can dream.
Unbelievable.
This guy lives and dies by the draft every year for all of his teams right
He
now.
really
okay?
does.
That's
Yeah.
what you got to stay hyped
Yeah, yeah.
for.
Sorry, I
I get
interrupted
2
you.
days a year. NFL draft, NHL draft.
Well, you get the draft
I
lottery.
think I'm gonna go to the NHL draft again.
Where is it?
L.A.
Wow.
It's burnt down.
Peter.
Not anymore.
What are you gonna go? It's burnt down over
Yeah,
there.
it's in a few
Nothing.
months. I'll rebuild a new one by then.
No, they won't. That's like Hiroshima.
Whoa. Okay, now settle down.
All right, everybody's getting excited. Oh boy,
That was bad. I'm gonna have to up my rating of the show.
I'm at a 9.25 right now.
But yeah, YouTube, Apple Podcast, Spotify. That's where you can find us. Anyways, for Mrs. Legend, Mrs. Eldest, not actual Eldest because he's golfing. Puck, Legend, I'm Bench. You've been listening to Balls Out Sports Talk, and as always,
Tell a friend.
that was for you, Reese.
Ooh, how they give you heat. Baby, how they give you all